Good morning from Australia. It is me, Matt in a Hat, and we are back for you with our wonderful cast of players from across the world as we adventure through the world of Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker by the fine folks over at Paizo. And we are adjusting things going forward with a template that Pathfinder 2 has as an option to reduce the difficulty of things just a little bit to see how that goes and see how we feel, and maybe hopefully have a slightly less spiky experience, let's say. Um, Less extreme experience. We're here to have fun and tell a story and just spend time together and spend time with you, our wonderful viewers. So um, let us know how you're going and what's happening in your lives. Hi, Crofang. Thank you for the resubscription. It's been 9 months, nearly coming up to 12 months. Really appreciate you doing that for me. And in less than a month, I will be subbed to you for 12 months. Yay! Very good. Crowfang, by the way, is an excellent singer and performer in his own right, and does some awesome streams. Had a really cool, as far as I was able to tell, Halloween sort of series, which was really great. Oh yeah, we've known each other quite a while, buddy. I've been going bald a lot longer than that. Yeah, we yeah. So go and give him a follow. Share the love, and we're gonna jump over to our Kingmaker overlay. Ooh, I have a little issue here that I need to refresh because we would like. Oh no, I think it's that smoke. We'll let him re come in and see if that
He
makes.
just he just stepped away.
Yeah, that's
He'll be
fine.
back.
That's all good.
Yep.
I'll wait for that. Yes, and so here we are. Hello, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna unpause.
Hello.
We are actually in the middle of an encounter right now.
Yeah. Dog meat encounter at the moment.
Yeah,
At least that's what Brar feels like at the moment.
yeah, we've been mauled a little bit.
I mean, I tried. I tried my best to maul, and it didn't seem to work out the way that I wanted to.
No, these are things that we are discovering as we go forward. So it is okay. So, with our adjustments, you please be paying attention to these adjustments as we go forward, so that in the next, like after these next 5 weeks or so, so at the end of November, as we're going to be looking to wind up for the year, um, we'll need to feedback on how it's felt and if we need to do more work for the new year, all that sort of stuff. So be thinking about that as we go forward. Hello, Silver Wolf. Good to see you. Yeah, so we are going to continue on with our encounter here, and looks like everything's all squared away. All right, so the first thing to act is a troll hound here, who is on fire. And we're going to get right into things. So it's going to try to maul on Keldor here. Here is its Jaws attack. You will notice that the to hit has changed a little bit, but it still manages to hit, because of course it does. Damage. Well, that actually,
I'm
if
really
you did
lagged,
not.
I think. I haven't seen the dice or anything yet.
Okay. Let me refresh. Make sure that we're all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload it. It is not playing nice tonight.
Yeah, it's had a few issues for you in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's having issues, really.
I really apologize that that's been happening.
You've taken Kesser's place.
Okay, so I've reloaded. Hopefully that will adjust things. If
I'm
not,
still getting that message that says I have to enable hardware acceleration in the browser settings, and they are enabled.
interesting. Um,
Yeah, the torches thing I think causing the lag. It's just pulsing really slowly, like a slideshow.
the
The
torches.
lighting effect from the torch.
Okay.
My torch.
So what I'll do,
Mm,
what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna unlight the torch for a second, okay?
Dark.
Yeah, I know. And what I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna see if we can solve some things, okay? So
no, it wasn't the torch then.
so I'm gonna just give us other illumination, just for a second. So you still getting lag even after the torch is gone?
Oh yeah, really bad lag.
Okay. Um.
What browser?
I'll reboot real quick.
Okay. Thank you.
So I
Not functional.
like I had something similar. I had a problem that was similar, and I started using Edge, and it stopped.
Oh no, I'm not using Edge. That's garbage.
I'm just telling you what works for me.
I'd rather not slide through the internet's version of diarrhea.
Oh man.
uh, we love Malcolm. All
He
right.
has always been one to say it like he feels it.
Indeed. So I'm just gonna damage him, with that, and we are going to roll a secondary attack. Here it is.
Now I have no lighting at all.
That's all right. I will reactivate.
Yep, I was just saying.
Yeah, I was just saying if the normal lighting was gonna like the one that's not like pulsing would help, but
Yeah,
it didn't.
if
So
certain little graphical effects sometimes.
yeah. So when he between now and next time, I'll get him to um screenshot for me what his issues are, like what things come up, and I'll see if I can follow up on that. But for the moment, there's not going to be much I can do today. So, but at the very
There's some
least,
settings you could potentially try on his end as well.
yeah, at the very least, I want to like try to help him because this is now the second week that this has happened. Thecard, it is your turn. There are 2 trollhounds left. There is no sign at the moment of the Lacruda, the other creature that was mauling you. So you're not sure
They're
where
sneaky
that
bastards.
is.
They're sneaky bastards, though. Keep your eye open.
So the trollhound that is the most damaged is this one.
Yep. Thank you.
And it is
Did
taking
you
fire
decide?
damage.
Did you find any details about Quick Bomber or not? Does it allow you to do it more than once or not?
I did have a bit of a look. I think probably the way that you thought that it worked is the way that it works. I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure I play appropriately. And so I want to make sure I understood where things were at on that.
Yeah. As you know, my issue was that there are a number of very specific actions being employed, and I was concerned about that interaction. I think
I'm
that
not blaming you. I get you. I just wanted to make sure I knew how I can run the character going forward, right?
Okay, it
And
seems to
so
be
I'm not
working better
putting it
now.
on you either way.
yeah,
I wanted to know so I could go accordingly.
yeah. I think.
Somewhere, right?
What's that?
Yeah, he already applied the damage to you.
Oh, okay.
It was 5 points that you took. You've already taken it, and looks like Azriel has redeemed a draw a card. Would you like to draw a card, or would you like for DM to roll damage for a firebomb and just apply another section of damage?
The latter, please.
Alright, could you make me an Alchemist Fire? Don't bother rolling to hit, just roll me damage for an Alchemist Fire, please.
Okay. Give me just a moment. That was just so I could quickly get to the damage. There you go.
Thank you.
Holy
There's those
moly,
ones and twos.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
still killed it.
triple 15.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you still killed it. All right, so in a blazing display of instant like
Spontaneous combustion.
spontaneous combustion, the dog goes woof. Oh, that's funny. Funny, right? Funny? Yeah, funny.
Totally and completely immolated itself.
I mean, I just like so that just makes me think of like the X-Men movie where the dude like winks at the cigarette and it just catches on fire.
All right, so Deckard, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Best action economy usage. Sorry, I've had a bit of a day. So brain's being a little fuzzy.
Fuzzy, fuzzy.
That troll hound is not on fire.
Yeah, it's not on fire. So I was considering, though, debating between shoving a elixir of life down Varar's throat or doing doctor's visitation on him. Or
I would love a heal. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
trying to decide
So
which way would be better.
we do need to keep track of who you've healed
sure that-
is according to the game day and the game time, not sessions. So we do need to consider.
I'm pretty sure you've already hit me with Doctor's Rest or the Doctor's Visitation.
Yeah.
Already. Like,
But
I think you moved up to me as I moved back for the Lacrota from last time for this encounter. So it would have to probably be a potion or a vial.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that when I got mauled by those Lacrota and had to go limping the fuck away from them after that,
I'm pretty sure
was when
too.
they used it on me.
Yeah, it's one of these things where when you extend game days over multiple sessions, you can very easily forget what's happened. I would love for there to be a section on on everyone's sheet where they can be like, "I've been battle medicined by such and such a person," or "I've had treat wounds by such and such a person."
There is. I just didn't see it.
There is. Where is it?
Yeah. Look at Varar for a minute. It's just not automatically applying it.
Oh, battle mess immunity.
So I have to manually do it, and I didn't see it at first.
Someone uses battle
Awesome.
mess immunity. Completely immune.
So now we know how to do that, and that's solved. We'll just make sure we put the marker up from
Yep.
here on out.
Sweet.
We'll clear it as well.
That's
Sorry, it's another step. I apologize for that.
yeah.
But that's helpful to us. And then we'll just have to remember to turn it when we have a rest to reset them then. All right, cool. So I know you're a bit foggy. Do you need to
I
go
have.
and like take a breath of fresh air and reset yourself? Or you're okay?
It won't help. Just trying to calculate things. I will potion him.
Okay.
I could probably give you 2. I have what, 6? No, I have 8.
Still have 8? Oh yeah, because you've been using your quick alchemy a lot.
6 plus 4.
You mean 10?
Okay. So did I use any quick alchemy last time? Do you guys remember?
I do have the elixir of life showing on me as an effect.
I thought that was one of the permanent ones. Was that, or was it temporary one that I did?
I have no idea.
I'll assume it's temporary. No, it's fine. I was keeping track, and I'm trying to remember where it wound up. Oh, there it is. I used 2.
Yep, this is one of the tax things of being an alchemist because everything's consumable.
No, I knew I saved it somewhere. They don't have an easy place to keep track. Okay, so I had to remember where I put it. And it's been a bit since last week. I apologize. So I have enough. I will do that. I will make 2, which is 2 actions, and with my third action, I will tell Horden to shove them in Vrar's mouth. And so he will force feed you 2 potions. And that will be my turn, and you can move on. I will roll the health, and we'll just move on while I'm taking care of that. So I will be rolling the healing for you in just a minute, Vrar.
Got it. I'm going to take a moment to quickly reload the call. At this point right now, I'm missing 2 people. I can't see Az and I can't see Malkov, so.
Yeah, advance
Okay.
per day.
So Thickard. All right, Keldor, please.
All right, I am going to attempt to smash a trollhound. We are going to do a slam down.
Ooh, nice.
Crit. Sorry, that was loud.
Your noise gate cut most of it.
Okay.
You slice most of it off.
There's just some healing. There you go. All right.
There you go, Vrar.
Okay, I need to make the athletics check still.
Thank you.
Yep.
He knocked down.
Sure is.
I'll smack him again.
Oh, you don't want to keep
apologize that took me so long, gents.
It's fine. Yep, you hit because he's prone. And here's the damage. Boop. So you know that you just have to set him on light, set him on fire, or
Somebody's got a torch. Stick it in.
I have a torch. Yep, that's where it's going. I'm gonna.
I'm done with my turn after that. That's all 3 actions.
All right, Vra.
You're not almost dead anymore.
No, I feel much better.
No, but I am.
Yeah, you're still looking bad.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Decker and go, could you hand him to me next time instead of you got it up my fucking nose? And I'm gonna move over here, grab the torch from Lucas and stick it into the thing's nose very quickly since it's my turn, and look around to see if I can see that other goddamn Lacrota that almost ate me earlier. Yep, all clear. All clear. There's nothing. Oh god, what is that?
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Right. Lucas,
Yes, sir.
you have a torch.
Yeah, but I'm really, really woozy. This is in character. I'm like still waking up from being unconscious and not sure who decided it would be a good idea to heal me, but I thank them nonetheless. And I am going to inventory. Oh, wow. It's been a while. Not a while, but all right. Sorry. Yay! All right, minor healing potion. I will take it out and I will chug it. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, good. It rolled a 5 twice. That's awesome. All right. So I'll just apply the healing one time. So that is 2 actions. And then I will swap.
Wait, why did everybody get healed for 5 damage?
I have no idea.
Do you have all of us selected on accident again?
Maybe. Hang on. I'll undo it. I'll undo it. Okay. All undone. Yeah, it was because of me being dumb. Fuck.
I can't hear anything you're saying, man.
God damn.
I don't know if there's something wrong with your mic or something, but you're just not trying.
It's the noise gate. The noise gate has screwed it.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, so just reload with the auto gain off,
That's
and
fine.
we'll deal with the
I
fan.
will. I'm swapping weapons. Oh, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Trollhound there done. Trollhound there is done. Cruda, so no.
Is that better, Malcolm?
Yeah, I can now hear you.
Okay.
Why? Oh, it's that one. So he will actually get up.
How? He
Wait, what? Who's getting up?
This one?
Roar
I
stuck
walked
a
up and I
torch in
grabbed
him.
the torch. My action was to move to him, grab the torch, stick the torch to him to do damage. I just didn't roll anything for it. I thought we could just narratively say that for the burn that would be,
Okay.
and then look
I didn't get
and then
that.
handed the torch back.
All right,
Yeah,
that's fine.
that had been what I said I did for my turn. So if that didn't work, that's fine. I just
No, it
I
worked.
just
That's fine. Oh, good. All right,
Okay,
so
thank you.
let's remove this, and this to clear this up. And this was all. Okay. Yeah, that's all cleared up. All right. So you have destroyed all of the troll hounds. They are no longer moving. They are burning. You don't know where the Lacruda is.
There's another one of those things, and I'll point at the dead one on the floor. There's somewhere here. I got bit by 2.
But it seems like for now,
I don't think that dark vision's working.
In my haze right now of being like nearly dead, I look at Raw. I'm like, you sure you're not just like drunk and seeing double?
I don't know. I think you look like you got something kind of wrong with you, and now we know about the silver comments and what the hell all that was about. And I'm gonna walk away. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's odd. Um, hey Matt, I don't know. I think Keldor said it before, but like for instance, like right now I'm in the light, but if I try to click myself as RAR, I still can't see what would be normal for my dark vision if I should be able to see out in the dark. Is
yeah.
there something I have to do to fix that?
No, it's probably me.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I was messing around with things earlier, so what I will do. Yeah, I remember what. How do I set that back up again? Alright, let's do that. Okay, it is updated. Okay, very good. So, that's all done. You can move about. Please, as per normal in a hostile location, you can move single strides at a time, just so that I can keep track of everything.
Before you move forward, Keldor, before Lucas moves up, when you're next to Varar, I lean into the two of you and is like, do you guys have any silver weapons? He's suspicious that he's so concerned about it.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, no, I don't have any silver weapons.
No.
From what I found, you just got to keep hitting things until they stop moving. Sometimes fire. Pointing
Okay.
control.
I'll do some research.
Big toothy grin. He's not attacking us. Turn and I'm gonna.
Speaking of which, Lucas.
Yep.
What form are you in at the moment?
Humanoid.
Humanoid. Okay, so you're not woofing out. He's not woofing
No,
out.
they like when I got knocked unconscious, I turned back into humanoid.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right, so we're not in initiative or anything right now.
You are, but nothing. You know that there's something out there. You just don't know what's happening with it. At the moment, nothing's happening, so you can narrate a little, but you feel on edge because you know something's out there.
There's got to be more trolls here too. We saw the one upstairs last time.
I guess I'm gonna just stop and listen really hard to see if I can hear anything moving.
Yeah, make a seek check, and please do that private.
Seek or just perception?
Well, perception. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you see, you hear, not moving about, but you hear gentle padding in position, as if something's getting ready to strike from their hidden position, but like gently padding the ground like in anticipation, and that's coming from this direction.
I'll hold my hand up and then point in the direction and then hold up one finger.
I will creep up against the wall there and hide as soon as he does that. Move, hide. I'm going to make one stride or one movement forward while hiding.
I'm gonna step over to the wall and just sit down and
So
lean back against the wall.
yeah, let me reiterate as well, since
That's
this
where I
is
was
out of initiative, right? So I need to reiterate something for you. When you stealth, the order in which you do operations matters in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, okay? I'm not going to penalize you here, okay? But I need us to understand, right? So when you stealth, anything that you do after stealthing brings you out of stealth, except for stealthing.
Okay, so I should have moved to here and then hide.
Yes, or stealth, move, and then stealth again. Okay? So you can, assuming you have the actions. Okay, so, but when we do a thing that is not stealthing, we bring ourselves out of stealth. Doesn't mean that we're not doesn't mean that we're automatically noticed, because we could still be behind something or whatever else, but you stop stealthing as soon as you start to move, or as soon as you attack something, or as soon as, any of these other things, just so that you understand the order of operations, okay?
Sure. Okay. So then I would move to there and hide, and that would probably
I'm considering the 22 as your stealth, okay? At this stage.
Oh, I rolled it. I rolled it private for you, so I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Varar, you hear again, off in the distance somewhere, crying. You think the sounds of battle probably drowned it out before. You may be a little bit suspicious because when you followed the crying in the first place, there were those Lacrudas there.
That's what I'm going to assume is there now, too.
Yeah, but it's just something that you hear. And
is there an action or thing I can do to like move forward cautiously and be ready to make an attack if something gets in melee range?
So you are in, it's technically in initiative, right? So yes, while you're in initiative, there is. So it is just like you spend 2 actions to prepare one, right? So you trigger, you make a trigger. Out of combat, there's not really a way to do that, like mechanically, but I often rule in your favor anyway, because like you, especially if you have good information like you do now, like you got very good information. So in this position, this, narratively, it makes absolute sense whether you are in initiative or not, that you can get ready for a thing, right? But again, this is a homebrew ruling rather than something that's in the book.
While Lucas is leaning up against the wall, he whispers, hopefully loud enough for Thacker to hear. Thacker, I could use a heal, please. Probably a few of them. I'm leaking.
Why did you run off on your own if you cannot survive on your own?
Because I thought I could. I'm still getting used to the wolf.
The wolf?
You'll find out soon. You'll find out soon enough.
We all saw. What are you talking about?
He didn't. He didn't see the transformation. He just saw me whenever I was humanoid again after I got knocked out.
Alright, so you, Thecard's going over there. Do you want to do something in relation to that, Thecard?
Is there something I can do about it?
Doctor's visit would help. Sorry.
knowledge nature or something, or I can heal him that much. And then it's going to be another 10 minutes before I can.
Well, I can tell you right now, I feel a lot better already.
Well, something else will happen in those 10 minutes. So
That's what I figured.
yeah, you don't have 10 minutes. You know that something's
That's why I stuck.
around. Yeah, so you can do this. No.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
So DMNix / Thecker sits down. Sits you down to start to try to dress your wounds, but he does not have time to finish doing that
Okay.
before
treat wounds
things start to happen. Proper treating wounds, yes. So he can battle medicine, but that's not what he's trying to do. So
Okay.
he
That's the healing roll for regular treat wounds is what, a 10-minute process?
it's 10 minutes. So yeah. In this case,
I got
right,
100 rounds.
Bra and Keldor know that there's something out there. There's something, like, especially Keldor, because he's made that perception check and he heard the padding, and you guys know that something's waiting, and you don't think it's going to be patient for that long. You've seen how long it takes Theka to normally treat wounds, and you think you don't have that long.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you-
just
can you
ready to
pour a
intercept
pot?
whatever comes through there and hit it, and I can see that Vrar's kind of hiding, skulking up there in the dark, waiting.
Yeah, hold on. I need to make sure. Great pick in hand. Both of them, in fact.
I'm looking at Thicker. They're like ready to like smack something that they believe is around. Like, I don't know if it's there or not, but can you like just like throw me, like, give me a pot or like pour something down my throat for a little bit of a quick fix?
And I'm going to give it, because here's the thing. You guys are worried about whether the monster's going to be patient enough to come to us. What you really should be worried about is how long Vrar is going to be willing to be patient and hide right there. If he was able to be somewhere where he had just his nostrils sticking up out of a puddle of water, he'd be content to wait there for hours. Here, you got maybe 5 rounds before he's going to go, fuck this, and go continue to find where that thing is.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like probably they don't. You've let them know that maybe we don't have that long. If you don't want to continue treating wounds, then you can get up and be ready for whatever might happen. You see Vra getting a bit antsy. He's like raring to go. He's like, I need to find whatever this is and kill it. You can see that. You understand that. You know.
I'm right clicking to remove that rage. We've already gotten past more than 5 rounds, so.
Can I see anything in the area that I'm looking at that like isn't represented on the map that might indicate where it's hiding? Or
at this stage, you do not see it even with your dark vision. So if it was in clear sight and it was trying to hide, like here, like in the corner or something, then you would be able to see it because it would be clear vision for you. It doesn't know you've got dark vision. So it's obviously not in your direct line of sight.
okay.
So Lucas is gonna.
Can I apply that as battle medicine instead, since we don't have that long?
Yes.
I will give him the battle medicine immunity then.
Yes.
And
that's
he can
fine.
take that heal.
Yep. So you can now take that heal.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I did hear you guys.
Fine.
I just had to deal with that.
No, it's all good. So now that thank Thecard, and I'm gonna stand up and ready my bow. Thecard, you can go back to following Frar, and we are prepared to move forward.
If you are readying your bow, you cannot have your torch equipped.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it off
Okay,
because I don't have 3 arms.
correct.
Can you leave it sitting on the ground at his feet though, and have it still be lit?
Yes, it will sputter. But yes. Would you like that?
Yes, please.
I mean, the black doesn't bother me any, but
I can't. I wouldn't be able to help. It would just be a flat check. Well, I have low vision. That doesn't really. I
you
won't
have
be
to
able
have
to.
light for low light vision to be any good. It
Okay.
just doubles the
Got it.
range at which you can see in low light.
There you
Okay.
go. So I'll drop that at Lucas's feet, and that's as far as you
Thank
can
you.
see. Okay? And it's sputtering. You don't know how long it's going to last because it's just
Yeah.
on the ground.
I mean, you could have just asked Hortum to carry it.
The other thing I
Fine.
need to let you know and remind you of, DM. So I was going to do this, but we didn't get to the next thing. So his special ability. Okay. That special ability that he has, which is looking at this again.
Manual dexterity, item delivery.
Item delivery. Item delivery you can only do once around. So what you're doing with item delivery to help you understand, right? So normally a minion, which is what Hordem is, gets 2 actions when you use an action to make him have 2 actions, right? So you use an action and say, do a thing. And Hordem normally gets 2 actions, okay, when you do that. Instead, when you want him to use item
Oh,
delivery,
pass to a willing creature. I see. I misunderstood. I apologize.
yeah, instead of his 2 normal actions, you instead give him a special thing instead, right? Which gives him technically 3 actions, right? But it has to be that lot of actions, and it's instead of the 2 actions he normally gets, not as a replacement for 1. Does that make sense? Where he instead does the 3. So he instead does, let's see, interact to take, move, and then interact to deliver instead of 2. Okay? Cool. All right.
Yep, misunderstood.
It's okay. That's what we're here to do. There's no. I'm not gonna make you take things back or whatever. We're learning together. We're.
As soon as I see Lucas get up and then drop the torch at his feet, because I see the light kind of shrink a little bit like that, I will turn, lock eyes with Keldor, and I'm going to motion that I'm going to move around the corner slightly.
Okay.
Is that spider web there in front of me that I just stepped in?
It's not. It's not. Like. It's just a graphical depiction that doesn't do anything.
Okay, do you need me to stop?
So yeah. So you feel spider web, but it doesn't impede you. But yes, as soon as you get to there, you were striding, so you can finish. So measure for me where you were.
I was at 15 for that. I've got.
You have the rest of 1 stride.
Okay. So just go a minute. Yeah, so I am going to. Hopefully not have been noticed. And step right back there. It's right around the corner to the left.
Oh, you were definitely noticed.
Yeah, and like, guys, come back here so I can actually see to shoot it.
So, what will happen as you go around the corner? It will bound through. So we're still in encounter range. What I'm going to do is restart us at the top, which is with it. Okay? So it will bound around. It will target you, Vara.
I didn't do it, man.
It will fail to hit you. and then it will bound back.
At this point, I'm going to kind of call backwards a little bit loudly enough that yeah, I'm probably going to be heard quite well. You ain't gonna see it back there. It ain't coming to the light. Just come with us.
I won't be able to see shit.
Pick up your torch. Drop it again when you're done.
Yeah, so you'll have to unprepare your bow by... You can hold it still, right? But you can't prepare it, and then
Okay.
hold your torch with the other hand. And then when
Fair.
you go to shoot, you have to
Have to drop it. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So, burning
worries.
actions. Burning action.
Yep.
Okay, so
Remember that Thekid has offered that you could give a torch instead to Hordem, and Hordem is willing to carry it.
Come here, little dude.
come here, little dude. Yep. Well, Lucas, we're back in initiative, man. I think you got to put yourself back where you were.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah. So on your turn you can
Okay.
take your torch over to him, and we will get to that. So Thekid, you saw that thing bound around, try to take a bite at Farah, miss, and then bound back. It's getting very annoying because this thing is just continuously getting out of range, doing stuff.
Can he have Hortram go and pick up the torch, or does it have to be handed to him?
Hordrum
I
could
don't
pick
need to.
up.
He just needs to tell me he wants light.
Oh, he did. I don't know if you must have missed it. He did just say that just a moment or two ago.
No, he demanded Hordem take his torch. That doesn't work well.
So it's our characters learning how to communicate what effect they want without,
I'll wait. It's fine. It's not my turn yet. It's all good.
All right. So what's Thekid doing, please?
Quickly referring to his crafting manual.
Yep.
To see if I have something that I had looked at that would help us right now, but I can't remember if I took it, so I'm trying to not do things wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you need to, you can go to Kildor before me.
All right. Kaldor?
And I will just finish my turn and tell you what. I'm planning to potentially try to ready something, but I'm trying to verify something first.
Oh.
5, 10, 15.
I do.
Right.
All right. I'm going to move. Let's see. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. And smack the whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
I will slam down.
Okay. You hit him. All right. So he'll take damage. And then a 22. And it's just a trip, right?
Yes.
Reflex
now
DC.
I want to change what I was going to do.
You do
But you
manage
still leave me till
to
after him. That's fine.
knock him down. So that is all you can do. You've moved and you've done the
Yeah.
2-action knockdown. That good?
So, Lucas, you're going to see Kaldor go stomping into the darkness out of your line of sight. You're going to hear some sort of squealing sound and a thump.
All right, Deckard, what are you gonna do now?
I am moving here,
Okay. See it?
and I see him. I was gonna do ready to action and glue bomb, but you delayed me till after him,
I did.
so I'm not gonna abandon him. So I'm good with it. I'm gonna just do quick bomber, standard versatile vial.
Okay.
Acid.
Target.
Every plus
You
one.
just make it.
You hit specifically because it was off guard. Huh?
Wait, why is it rolling Jaws attacks?
It's not.
It just did.
Damage roll, Jaws, jagged Jaws hit.
Hmm?
The Lakota rolled the damage roll.
Yeah, that was right.
No, it didn't.
It's all gone. He took it away.
Let's do the Cena.
You gotta roll damage.
So we
for
undid
bomb,
that?
right?
You just need to do damage for the versatile vial.
That's it.
Yeah. I
It
had
showed as
thought
a
I'd done
damage.
that, and then it disappeared.
Well, it showed the Lakota doing that.
The Lakota
It
bit
sh-
somebody.
It showed as
Oh,
a fight damage.
because it had him selected instead of just targeted.
And Kaldor, you take the 2 splash, please.
Okay, splash.
All right.
I'm gonna pop one more and wish for the best. Nope.
So, yeah, both will take the 2 splash again.
Yep. There you go. So it makes it easier.
All right.
Farrar's going to take one quick look over his shoulder and say, "You don't want to be in here alone, even if you got a light."
So those versatile vials are using versatile vials at that point, yes? That's not quick
No,
alchemy.
because they're the standard quick bomber craft a versatile vial on the fly.
The one that works like a cantrip.
Yeah. Except it's weaker than a cantrip.
Yeah, and you have
3d6.
It's true. Is it my turn at this point now? Or is Deckard, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to sudden charge around the corner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I have to be back. 45 and 50 to come back into reach at the last of my movement. Is there a strike in sudden charge? Check.
It's just a regular strike then.
Okay, yep. I'm just making sure it didn't have a strike built into it that it needed to calculate something.
No, I wish
It
the
does.
slam down had the knockdown roll built into it.
It does not. And that is 2 actions, and then I will take a second strike. And
No, sudden charge takes 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Sudden
yeah,
charge
so
is
2 actions there and hit, and then
Never mind.
second strike with the map. Oh,
Nice.
damn! Max and 1 off. Regular swing.
GG.
And after that, I'm done.
All right. Lucas?
So a few seconds pass and like everybody ran into the dark. I can't see shit.
Correct.
I can't see anybody. So I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? I think it's 5. Where is it?
Yeah, 5 foot.
25. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
It'd be
in
one
your-
more if I was in hybrid.
Yep, but you're not.
I am not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to gently ask Whoredom, would you like the torch? I can give you the torch if you want it, little guy.
To be
Please,
clear,
pretty pleased
doesn't
with the
care
cherry
for the
on top.
torch. The thing is he's not your familiar, so demanding him to do things probably doesn't work. If you want to just ask if we can have light or take the torch, that's probably the easiest and most clear thing to do.
Well, that's what I just did.
Cajoling
I
isn't
just,
gonna work
I just
on a
asked.
familiar.
I said, Whoredom, can you please take the torch? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
I think
Okay.
that what
Here's
what no, like I'm overruling. So
Okay.
in this case, Lucas is
Yep.
intending to call to attention that he needs light. Whatever he says communicates that he needs light. Try not to be too
No, that's good.
whatever
No, I'm-
about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be too pedantic. I'm trying to tell him that there's other options without saying everything.
Okay.
So I get it.
Okay.
So we're
You,
good.
you
Once it's my turn,
understand that he would
I
like
can
light.
say it. Yeah,
He's trying to be
I get
polite,
that. Yes.
and he's not getting the words out right. That's not on
Yep.
Lucas, and you can understand. Okay.
No, that's on
let's
Azrael,
go.
so I have to give him a little.
No,
bit
it's not on Azrael at all. He's saying what Lucas would say. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm
No,
going
once
to
it's my
turn
turn,
my
I can
torch
do so.
off,
Okay, turn it off.
and I'm going to ready my bow
Okay.
In the dark.
in the dark.
All right. So the
by shooting my
Lacruda
torch.
is going to move with its turn. Okay. Get to that. It's going to move.
I'm going to, when it stands up, I'm going to hit it.
Hmm?
Unless it's crawling, I guess.
No, it's not
Bad
crawling.
kitty.
That reactive strike, don't you?
May absolutely try and hit it.
Bag dog. Smack. Stay down.
But as it gets up to try to escape,
Stay down, you ugly mutt.
kill it.
I'll stay down. Right.
Okay. All right. So you hear a distinct thump as the creature's now dead body slams into the floor as Kaldor finishes it off. All right, we are out of initiative.
So
quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Can I have an item of mine essentially be on Whoredom so that he can hold it? it's not something he would need to actually hold in his hand. That it would just be around his neck, like a little amulet. Does that work?
I don't know.
15. Kick the thing on the corpse on the ground once, good and hard.
I believe the answer to the question is familiars cannot wear items.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen again to see if I can hear any more crap.
Then I would be wearing it, and I will pull it out from underneath my clothing, and I will start shedding light as though I have a torch via a item around my neck,
Okay. Thank you.
because I have an Everlight crystal.
Okay.
I'm gonna look
So
at
I will
Lucas and
now
go,
have that exposed.
we ain't got time for that, man. We ain't got time for that. There's trolls coming probably right now.
I'm listening.
So how many layers of clothing do you have over that normally? Is it in a pouch or something?
It would be like underneath my traveling shirt or cloak or robes, whatever it is that I'm wearing.
Oh,
So it's
Is that not
so,
enough?
so it's
to cover it?
concealing.
How about a leather pouch that you've got around your neck that you pull it in and out
you
of?
would need
Because
to have
regular
it, yeah,
cloth-
Yeah.
so- yeah. You would need to have it in a proper pouch in order to not give off any light. Normally, that's so fine. I'm happy for you to
Okay.
have that.
And I'll
But
have a leather pouch around it that I can just untie and
yeah,
pop it
that's
out.
fine. Not a problem. All right, not a problem at all. But yeah, the pure instance of just clothing over the top will, if it was just that, it would show through because that's how light works. Unless it's like black, I guess. But light typically just shows through normal fabric.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll have a leather pouch
That's
on the
fine.
inside of my clothes, or that I can tie around it.
All right. Thank you.
And I'm gonna move over here and says, "There's some doors over there. Do you want me to go open them?"
I would like to take 10 minutes if we can.
Does that give me the time to skin the damn thing?
I don't know if we're gonna have it, but okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna assume, figure out where you guys want to position yourself, so that I can put myself.
What do you want? 10 minutes for Keldor?
He wants to heal.
I want
He
to
wants
pray.
to focus. He wants to focus and pray.
Okay.
Doc, can you stitch me up?
Since we have 10 minutes, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yep.
And I'm going to spend my time pacing slightly back and forth so that I can see kind of down this hallway and then down that hallway. You know, go over there and look, come back over here and look the whole time that's going on, nervously.
So what I'm gonna
Back and
do, I'm gonna. We have been in here, so we found that. I'm gonna make it at past, and then I'm gonna keep more track of the time going forward. Okay, make it 8:30, and in fact, I'm gonna start us at past and have 10 minutes past now. So it is now 40.
40.
Okay.
Ooh, that is lovely. Thank you, my friend.
So I can do that to one person who needs it. That's not battle medicine since we're sitting for 10 minutes.
like I said, I'm not sitting still, so you're probably not going to get it off on me. I'm
And
pacing back and forth, watching.
what is your recharge on? What is your recharge on your treat wound?
Treat wounds?
An hour
I
or
think it's every. I think it's hour. Let me look. 1 hour for. It's 10 minutes to treat wounds. It's immune for an hour. because I don't have the other aspect yet. But if we need to once per day right now, I can ignore battle medicine immunity on a creature.
Okay. So, is there another icon like that battle
I
medicine
am
one
looking.
on treat wound?
No. Yes, there is. There it is.
Could you apply that to Lucas, please?
Ooh. Okay, is he taking the healing?
Yeah. Yeah, give that to Lucas.
Thank you.
So you can see he has treat wounds and
Yep, gotcha.
battle medicine.
Thank
Currently.
you.
And I pop right up. I'm ready to go.
Like to search around here and see if there's anything of note.
Yep. Make me a
Yes.
perception check.
While
that
he's
was
doing
10
that, did my survival roll let me scan?
What is your survival for, please?
I wanted to scan the Locrota for the pelt and learn more about the species.
And you got what?
23.
With a 23, you can skin not all of it. You can skin like a medium amount.
Okay.
As far as learning about a species,
Or would that be a nature check instead? Sorry.
that would be a totally different check, and you don't have
No
time
worries.
to do
It's
both.
fine. I'll take the pelt. It's all good. I'll take the pelt.
Well, you still learned a little bit about the species. Just where the muscles attached to the skin, not that's
All good.
survival.
No worries.
Okay. Right. So, Keldor, you are making a perception check. You. So, you are in a larder. The temperature in the cavern seems somewhat cooler than the rest of the complex, but the stench of decaying flesh hangs heavy in the air. Along the walls are stacked the carcasses of dozens of beasts, from foxes and wolves to deer and elk, as well as a couple of horses and what appears to be a skinned bear. The southern portion of the room holds a grislier collection of corpses, the bodies of several humanoids, from gnomes and halflings to humans and elves. Most of the cadavers seem to have been decapitated.
God damn.
Wow. Just had to point it out to Cruel Fang, though, that it started with foxes.
How many humanoids are there?
Several.
Start.
Are they still clothed at all, or they rip all their equipment off, or anything like that?
No, they're naked.
I guess I'd start pulling them out from all the other bodies and laying them neatly in a row because they're gonna have to get buried or cremated.
Okay. In that case, can I please get you to make a fortitude save? Okay. So I need you to mark somewhere that you are stage 1, but you don't your character isn't aware. So Lucas doesn't know this
Yep.
either. You know, like Azrael knows that he's stage 2, 3, 4, stage 4. But Lucas doesn't know that, and Keldor, Keldor doesn't know, but Malkov knows that he is stage 1.
Whatever nasty disease this is when we find
I
out.
don't even want to know what this is.
But
Jesus.
as you
don't-
pull things down, right, and move things around, like there's a horrific smell through here, and it does not feel
Even the
nice.
smell and the nastiness of it, when he comes back out of there, can I do a check on them to check for infections or disease, given that that is kind of reasonable to expect with something nasty like that?
Yeah, let me have a look for a moment.
Bros
Is there a way to
running
create
away from
custom
the stench.
status?
I think there is a way to create custom statuses, but I'm not sure how to do it.
I will
You
see
can
what I
create
can
custom
do.
status, but it takes work.
I will
Let me
see
know
what I
you
can
need,
do.
and I can try to help you with that. too.
Well, yeah, we're trying to. So maybe what I can do. You're happy to suspend disbelief, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I can probably do.
It's like a conditions tab, but you can't edit it.
No, it's all coded. Um,
You have to apply conditions via other means to do it.
yeah. What I will do.
Is
Please. Okay, so what I'm going to ask, all right, at this time, please put in the chat, in the Discord, right? Put in the Discord what stage you are, okay? And then what I will do at the between this week and next week is I will make a thing for this and attach it to you during the downtime. But I'm not going to do it during the session, okay? So just post it in there so that I can remember to do that. That goes for both Lucas and Kaldor and whoever else happens to contract things. So, in answer to your question, let me just read this, please.
would it be medicine check or what to check
Can you wait while I read it?
Yep.
He's reading it right.
So, you can use medicine to recall knowledge. And spend 10 minutes searching for evidence.
No, we already spent 10. We ain't got that kind of time. Let's go.
And
Vror will very firmly state that at that point. And
depending on your level of success, you may discover if there are conditions on there. And if there are, then you can use like treat poison or treat disease.
Right.
In order to do that, to treat that. Okay, so it's 10 minutes to discover it, and then it's additional time to treat it, if there is something.
And what we'll do is we can wait to do that when we camp for the night, since I think Vrar's going to run off and get himself killed if we sit around for too many more minutes.
It's not about that. Somebody's gonna come to get their dog. When we gonna get attacked while you are in the middle of you checking somebody's prostate. Right? No.
Can we just go so he'll shut the hell up?
Did you come over here so I can check?
Huh? No. No, I'm gonna stay over here. Thanks.
I don't want
And
to.
then-
Well,
Don't
that
worry,
has
I can make some alchemist fire to make it go in a little easier.
Lucas is like, can we like move it along so he'll be quiet? Like it's really, really fucking annoying, or whatever the proper curse word is.
So let me check in. We've only taken 10 minutes. Is that correct, or have we taken any more time?
No, just 10.
Okay, thank you.
I will say I'm not going to take any more. Brawler will not take more than 10 minutes at that point. He will wait long enough for Keldor to give him the nod that he got his 10 minutes in. And
Okay.
he's going to move to the door to check.
All right. So as you move into this next room, before you go,
Yep.
I need to describe it. Okay.
Wait, yeah. So let me get to right here with the rest.
That's
There,
fine.
all right.
Yeah. So you can be there. That's fine. Thank you. So you've seen this before, but I just want to reiterate. The rear wall of the room has collapsed, creating an opening between it and a rough cavern tunnel. That's this over here. 3 pallets, which are here, here, and here, fill the remaining corners of the room, and various bones, some with a few chunks of meat still clinging to them, litter the floor. Okay? This is obviously where the Lacrouders existed, lived, were kept, etc.
Wait, you said 3 pallets?
3 pallets.
1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna look over at the corpse that I can see. 1. And then I'm gonna go to the door.
All right. So you go to the door.
Is it locked?
You can try it.
Careful.
All right. As soon as you open the door, Troll makes a ready action to attack you.
Wham!
Shaboom! So what we're gonna do, this, right? So we're going to create an encounter.
Oh my
Please
god!
roll
this
initiative.
fortress is gonna take forever. This whole fortress is gonna take for goddamn ever.
Yes.
That
So
train.
we have said, right, that the way that adventure paths are written are very combat heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
And I do not have the same design. Right. So if you end up doing my campaign, you'll notice that this happens a lot less frequently. But this is the way that these are, and we wanted XP. If we didn't want XP and we wanted milestones, there would be much less encounters because I would just be removing them where they're not necessary. But please roll initiative.
What the hell? Why did it put it up? Yeah, I'm gonna rage with the quick tempered.
Alright, so the first thing that happens, because this was a readied action, the readied action goes first, okay?
Before I can cook the rage.
Yes.
Okay, all good.
Because it's the readied action that starts the encounter. So as soon as that goes, then you can do the thing, and you can only do it on your turn, I think. Is that correct?
No,
Or is it just
I have
as
quick temper
initiative is rolled?
trigger you roll initiative and I can immediately rage.
Yeah,
because
so
of it.
technically I declared it maybe very slightly early because his readied action was before initiative technically. So either
Fine,
way,
that's fine.
all good.
No, I mean
So
it's yeah. Just go ahead and take your attack. I'll take the damage,
So-
and then
going to
It sounds like what would happen is his
Right.
strike goes, initiative is rolled,
correct.
your rage kicks in, then Lucas goes.
Correct.
At least that's how I kind of see
Yeah.
it and hear it going.
Oh, I'm totally okay with that.
So 19 damage as he bites down at you as soon as you open that door. And then, Lucas, you get to have your turn.
So I drop my torch at my feet. That's one action. You get devise a stratagem for free because this is pursuant to the lead. Come on.
It's kind of odd.
Where's it? Line effect. Really? Where's the troll so I can target it?
Yeah, I can't see it either. I can see it on the stream there.
All
Thank
right,
you.
I got it. Thank you. Really?
Oh,
Wow, I'm re-rolling. It's so stupid.
So make sure you burn that hero point. Guys who haven't burned a hero point, make sure you have one, please.
was just doing that.
Okay.
It's big, it's ugly, babe.
Roll. And fuck off. Wow. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Eldor?
That lot of good.
Okay,
That
I am going to stomp up here and slam down the troll.
So you can do that, because he is technically big enough. So a thing to note, you may not realize this, but there are actually two doors here. Okay, so the door that's open is the one where Varar is, and because it's a weird angle, he does technically have cover, but you're still gonna hit, okay? So this doesn't take away the hit, but just so that you know what's happening, this door right there in front of you is not open at the moment, okay? For
Move,
Caldor.
open the door, and swing instead.
You can do that if you wish. It's up to you.
Yeah,
You
sure,
still
I'll do that.
hit. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you
That's
definitely
good
hit it.
because I'm
And
very
you did
seriously
damage.
thinking about slamming the door and next to me, right in front of it, and go BAM! This place is bad.
Okay, so is there anything else that you can do, Keldor?
No, move, open the door, and then swing.
Swing. Yeah, thank you. Thekard? You see, yet another troll.
Weird.
Muted if you're trying to say anything.
Calculating actions. Sorry. I've noticed this character definitely has a lot of action economy.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's my suggestion. Light it on fire.
I agree. I concur. Light it on fire.
Light it on fire.
Don't heal Varar.
Brar's gonna close the door. You can heal me later.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a troll. Light it on fire.
It needs to be on fire.
I will use one of the alchemist fires and light him on fire then.
Okay.
Takes me back to that Simpsons episode. Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire.
And you're still tracking these, yes?
Yes. I have one more from my productions that I made.
Okay.
this morning.
Right. You hit it.
Too good damage.
It's good damage.
Nice.
That is
Damage.
good damage.
Splash. And please, Vra and Kaldor, take splash.
See, this is where the bomber archetype would come in real handy, because you guys could not take the splash.
This is true. You know
And
what?
then the splash would scale off your end.
We've been working together for a while. We're kind of used to you burning us.
I mean, it's just the wake of the actual strike.
I just got to do code. It perfect. You know, Brar's not going to mind. For a fact, you're probably clearing out all the excess nose scales.
All right, so you did that.
So that's a quick bomber. That's one action.
Now, if you want to try to throw a heal at me or something at that point now and can, go ahead, because that's up to you. But
I do have a
I'm
couple
kind-
of elixirs of life from this morning made. And just so you know, Matt, they show with the temporary tag. That's how I know that they're from that.
Show with the temporary
So I will
tag.
send Vrar with one of the... Or not Vrar. I will send Hordem with two Vrar with one of the elixirs of life. So he'll need to spend one action on his turn to consume it.
Yep.
But I will go ahead and drop that roll if you're okay with that, Matt, so he has it ready to go. Or do you just want me to put the potion on him?
Probably putting the potion
Have
on him
roll.
is more
I'm fine
efficient.
either way.
Yeah. Let's put the potion on him because we're not sure exactly what he's going to do.
That's fine. That's why I'm asking. Oh, you still have one that I gave you on you. Have you not? You didn't drink the one I gave you before, dude.
yeah, you don't know that.
And the one that you gave him before hasn't...
It expires this morning. It'll expire at the next daily preparations.
Okay.
So Horton brings him another one.
Brar doesn't remember what he puts in his pockets. He might have your wedding ring if he wasn't careful.
Okay.
So Horton will be pointing to the one he gave you and pointing to the one he's bringing you and basically gesture to you to drink them.
Was what I was
You
doing
have
this next
one...
turn anyway.
Drink them, dummy. Drink them.
You have one last action?
And then last action, I will throw a... Wait.
No, you're out of action.
I would have had to pull that out. That's all I can do. We're done.
Troll time.
Oh, yes.
Control number one.
Hit the dwarf.
No, heal.
Alright, so he
Not
will
me.
make a jaws
Juicier.
attack.
Not a phrase you normally hear about dwarves.
Bites the dwarf for 14 points. And then he's going to claw with his second attack. Of the list. He's going to make a claw attack on Vrar. Not hit that.
Yay.
And he's going to roar at Kaldor. Trying to demoralize and not succeeding. You're immune to demoralize against this troll Kaldor. Vrar?
I'm gonna take the now. Is it an action to take the vial from him, or for me to immediately?
No,
an
you've
action
already
to-
got it, and it's in your inventory.
Perfect. So I gotta go to inventory. All right. I will. Oh, it was the minor one that you just gave me, or the lesser one you just gave me. One's going to be in hand, the other I'm going to have to dig back out.
I didn't quite hear that. I think it may have been on my end. It was a little blurry.
No. I said, was it the minor you just gave me, or the lesser that you just gave me? Because one's
It
going to
had
be
the
out.
eye on it. Tells you the one I gave you. So that's the lessers.
Okay, thank you.
The eye means they're temporary until the next daily preparation. So you'll see that on the Alchemist Fire as well.
All right, so I'm going to use the one that he just gave me that was right there.
Before you,
Basically,
yeah. So before you do, as you try to interact with it,
the troll's going to try to hit me.
correct. So we've got a bite.
Oh, come on.
No.
So unfortunately, you do not get to apply that just yet. He's like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Boom! No!"
I just got punched in
Yeah,
the
you
dick.
can't use potions to heal frontline. It just doesn't work.
Nope, it just got me fucking smacked. Put that thing down for me, will you?
All right, so you are unconscious, and it happened on your turn. So you are going to move initiative to before it. Okay, and then it is the next troll's turn.
I cannot see the next troll at all.
No,
It's still out of sight.
It is still out of sight.
So I'm making sure. I can see the inside of my eyelids anyway.
Couldn't do just a couple less or just a little bit less so he would miss. No.
Nope. That's not how that works.
Where did that thing come from?
Here, he opened the doors and he came through, so he's used all of his actions, but he is going to be. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly. Sorry, hold on. I'm just going to have to move him here because Troll. I'll make his way through. What is his movement? So he can move. So this will provoke an attack of opportunity from Kaldor, by the way.
Okay.
He's going to move to here.
Is it a trip?
No, he can't do that.
Wow. So you did not crit fail because he was off guard.
No, he rolled a 1, dude.
Well, I know that, but like it just says result miss, not result crit. Like, oh, sorry. Never mind.
Things are bad. Should have 5-foot stepped.
All right, so Lucas.
Yeah.
Closed, anything.
Wouldn't matter. They're large. They have reach.
Yeah, but if the door was closed between us and them, but it still didn't interact with the door, it would have hit me for that too. I would have had to have stepped, and I could have stepped to here and done that.
I am going to swap weapons.
And swap weapons.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
He misses.
I'm going to devise a strategy. Another terrible roll. Let's just striking it over with. I'm going to use the torch just because I want to set it on fire. Blah. And I'm going to try again on the torch. I think that's... So, swap weapons, free stratagem,
torch.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the torch now. Oh god, it was so close. I'm done.
Kaldor?
Yeah, I'm hurting. I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Which direction sideways? Left or right has this gone? Sorry.
It's like I'm still going to try to use them the best possible
Oh,
way.
God, no. Fuck right, you are.
And then I'm gonna try and intimidate the one who just came in the room.
Sure. That's pretty good, man. That is actually a critical success, so he's going to be frightened too.
Nice.
That's helpful.
Very.
And then I am going to smack the one that is still burning.
Sure.
And it's badly injured.
It sure is. And you hit it. You're doing good
Yeah,
damage,
boy.
sir. Near death now.
So close.
All right, thought I could get it. Oh well.
Liquor?
It's my turn.
You are
All
next
depends
to a
on the
troll.
record.
I'm gonna doctor's visitation over here.
Hmm?
And battle medicine, the once extra per day on Brar that I can.
Yay.
Because, you know, we need to do ignore that battle medicine immunity for once. I'm glad I have that ability.
Yep, but it will burn it for the day for everyone, so...
For everyone, I thought it was per person.
Well, what does it
Because he
say?
already did it on me, didn't he?
Let's see. What does it say? What is
I'll
it?
read it. I'll read the feat here. I'll read the feat here in a minute. Don't worry about it. Just if it is, it is. That I can only do it once. I will double check it.
Still
Don't worry
worth
about it.
using it right now anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now either way. I will double check that. Please crit. No, I didn't crit.
You created the wrong way.
Critical failure. Yay! Of course.
I'm gonna give you a hero point.
That, please.
Sure. Apparently, I'm going to hero point that. That's what I was told to do.
And
Please. That's what I asked. I don't tell. Damn it.
not a creature that's temporarily immune.
There you go.
Before I'm waiting for match ruling real quick before I hit apply healing, or use it okay?
So, how it reads, and so this is text issue. Once per day, you can use battle medicine on a creature that's temporarily immune. I read that as once per day, you can do the thing, not per creature.
Okay. That's fine. Either way, we have to do it. Like I said, I was going
Thank
to read it up
you.
later. I was trying to focus on getting this done. So that's one action. My next two actions, I'm going to grab the potion that Horton brought over and shove that in your throat. And then I'll see the other one on you and I'll shove that in your throat. So that'll take all my actions.
So,
But I'm going to shove those two lesser...
I think he can get the one other I might have had in his hand, but you moved. You battle medicine.
Doctor visitation.
No, move in battle medicine is one. Move in battle medicine is
only
one. Doctor visitation.
yeah.
Okay.
And then, so
That's
you would
one
have
action.
to...
Then I have two actions.
Yeah. Technically, we're overruling the rules if we do this, DM Nex, okay? This is not your fault.
Oh, because you have to...
You cannot actually interact with something that is on someone else.
So then I will just pick up the one vial that he had in his hand that he fell down.
Yes, you can use his
feed
hand,
him
that's fine. But if it's on his person, even on in his hand, technically we're homebrewing that. I'm happy to homebrew that.
Yeah.
But technically, remember, we are giving you more than the system allows. Okay?
Got it.
Normally, you cannot interact with anything someone is holding or anything that is in someone's person.
Okay.
All right.
Then I will only do that with the one that he technically, I guess, would be on the ground with. That's out of his hand at that point.
Yes, if it's
'Cause
not
he
being
fell down
held,
with
you
it.
can interact.
And then his, I'll say, did you drink the other one I gave you? And I guess that leaves me with one action. Or was it 2 actions to pick that up off the ground and
No,
feed it to him?
no. It would be 1 action to pick it up and 1 action to.
All right, so then I guess I'm out of actions.
Yeah, and then
But I'll chide in and ask him if he's drank the other one I gave him.
yeah, and you were unconscious before all of this, right, Vra?
Oh yeah, absolutely unconscious.
So I'm gonna set you as prone because you would have fallen over
Yep.
when you were unconscious.
Yep.
Okay, so on your turn now, Bra, you're prone because you fell unconscious. What do you want to do? Deckard has saved
If he
your
gets
life
up-
again.
Oh, that. The troll hasn't had a turn, so he didn't get his attack of opportunity back yet.
Right.
Okay,
But
so you
Yeah.
can get up.
So I'm gonna stand first off.
yes, you are able to stand. Good job. Yep.
I'm going to look at this one that's right here that's still near death. It's still on fire too. Perfect.
Correct. Nice.
Kill that bastard.
That should do it.
I should.
I don't know why that didn't come up with the fatal D12 that I'm supposed to get. Oh no, wasn't it? It says it's critical hit.
You didn't. Oh, you did target.
Oh.
You didn't roll
Yeah, I
critical
did.
damage.
I clicked the wrong damage, man. Can I just go back and click the critical that's there?
Yep.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that's way fucking better. There's one off max on a crit with that pick.
That's a little better, yeah.
Okay, you finished that one.
Shit.
Shaboom!
Stand splat is
That is
1,
awesome.
2 actions.
And he's still burning.
Turn around.
This one.
Missed that one.
Oh well.
Okay, is that everything? Yes, it is, because you attacked and you stood.
That's all good. Done.
Alright, Troll's turn. He saw who killed his companion. He's not particularly happy. But he also sees that there are people with fire.
Mhm.
He not
Really?
stupid.
A torch.
Turn around and go.
Glad he hasn't seen my fire yet.
More green.
I mean,
Ah,
I mean, Morden has the fire. Morden's got fire.
Who?
You pick on him. Horden,
He's trying to
No, he
He's
doesn't
trying
have
to
the
get your
fire.
familiar kill.
He
the
doesn't
little,
have
fam-
the fire.
the little
Nah,
familiar. Can you pick on that thing?
No, you have the fire.
I can't.
right. Floor.
It's only 21.
Oh,
That one's gonna be more.
Nope.
Oh wow. Must
I
roll
got
well.
so lucky.
Floor.
Oh my god. Every +1
And then Rend
matters.
comes in.
Oh my
Hit with both claws in the bite, dude.
No, he doesn't get his Rend. But yes, you've taken many damages this round as he sees the person with the fire and goes. Lets out a massive fart halfway through because he's, Lucas.
It's your turn.
Oh. Oh. Stratagem.
If you step to here, you'll be flanking.
I don't care right now.
I don't care. He's flanking with Eckert, I think.
He's flanking with Beckert, actually, too.
Mm-hmm.
He's flanking with Keldor if you step to there. So. Still.
Okay. Mitch.
And the fact that you can poke it with the torch and do 20 points of damage is why it tried
Yeah, right?
is why it tried to kill you.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
more.
resistances and
more.
vulnerabilities matter.
Nope. I tried. Ooh.
All right. Well, you know what's going to happen now, don't you?
Yes, I do. That's fine. I asked for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Boom. Okay. Lucas,
Yeah.
you woof out.
A what?
You woof out.
Wolf out. Got it.
Jenkins.
Jenkins announces the werewolf.
Animal or hybrid?
Animal.
Okay. Done.
Excuse me.
Is that healing?
No.
Nope.
He's just lost complete control. He's going to start trying to bite
Yep.
us. Get out of his reach quick.
Caldor?
Good. He's on the
No,
other
what it
side
means
of
is he doesn't have his torch. That's why Matt did it. He doesn't have his torch.
Yeah, that's good. Do you want me to drop the torch, Matt?
Yes, please.
Oh, no.
Do you want me to drop the longsword too?
No, it's just melded into you.
Okay.
A lit torch doesn't meld, I'm assuming.
I mean,
Alright.
everything melds. It just goes out. Caldor.
I'll try and slam down.
Mm-hmm.
They're super loud.
You hit. Damage.
It is on fire still.
$26, yeah. You knock him prone.
And I will attempt to grab him.
And stay down.
Grab. Is that with all of the... Is that with your full map? That check?
I just rolled athletics, so no, it would be the whatever the minus is there.
Okay. So that is not going to succeed.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Deckard?
He's had his turn, hasn't he? Which means he has his...
He has not taken an attack of opportunity.
But he's prone.
But he is prone. And frightened.
So don't hit it. Don't do anything with ranged. He's got increased armor class to ranged.
Gonna step.
Okay.
And I'm gonna quick bomb him with some fire.
Okay.
Sorry,
attack of
Lucas.
opportunity.
Oh, I forgot he has reach. Ah! Oh well.
Yep.
He also gets a penalty for being prone.
He misses.
Oh.
Every plus one minus
It's a
one.
-2 for being prone when
This
you
is my
melee.
last daily preparation alchemist fire.
All right.
Yeah, we need to go after we kill these 2 trolls. We need to We need to go and we need to go fucking
Hit
camp.
him.
Otherwise, we're gonna die.
Oh, crit!
Nice.
That's
That will
gonna ruin his day. All right. So, and you did. Yes, you did click the crit. Yep. So we do damage. We do splash. Lucas take splash. Hordem take splash. Vra take splash. Kaldor take splash.
Set my
Alright.
fur on fire, asshole.
Who?
You set my fur on fire, asshole.
He can't talk, so he doesn't say that.
All I heard was
Yeah.
Dodge.
I heard whimpering
Bad
and
dodge.
whining.
Don't make me pull the silver out.
Alright. So, anything else on your turn? You stepped. You quick bombed.
Take another step. Just get the fuck away from the troll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Honestly.
walk over. I'm gonna step through my friends and
No.
walk back over here
Okay.
because he's already attacked me. So now I'm behind my friends.
So-
actually, back one more. So he has to go all the way around to get to me because I just hit him with fire. So I'm hoping he'll try to come to me anyways and give you free attack, but we'll see. That my last.
I'm gonna get an attack when he tries to stand up.
Yeah, but it's my turn first.
Yeah. You might
Okay.
kill him.
So that's Theckert's turn, right? Yeah. So, Bra.
Good dunk.
He's a pretty easy target right now.
Yeah, you're right. He is. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, here's the sweep. There's the sweep.
Wow.
11 to 43 is the damage on the crits on those.
Oh boy.
still enough. Good.
Alright.
Enough is enough.
And I'm gonna look over at Deckard and say, "That was your last fire."
Oh, I don't think combat's up yet, guys.
Oh,
I don't
it's
either.
definitely not.
I think we're gonna have a wolf pelt soon.
Alright, so, Vra, anything else on your turn?
I see nothing where I'm at. Correct? Those are the 2 dead burning trolls.
Yeah, they're dead.
And a burning dog.
I'm gonna look. How out of control does he look? Totally, absolutely, fully wolf.
He is a wolf.
He just fully werewolf. All right. Well, I'm done. Can't
Huh?
help it.
I mean,
Don't,
like,
don't trust you. You didn't warn us, and I got to put you unconscious. I'm gonna try to knock him out rather than kill him.
That's
but
probably
I
a
am
good plan.
swinging on him.
Okay, so it's a -2 to your attack.
Okay, so
And this is map as well.
yeah, so when I do this, is there a way to? Oh yeah, can I put a negative modifier in there?
Yeah, you can.
When you press the roll, it should give you a...
it's only 5 hit points.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
It
Yeah,
won't.
so you definitely hit him. Yep, you knock him out. So he goes back to humanoid form, please.
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, I'm not going to have you go back to human.
Okay.
So he's still a wolf. All right.
My
Decker.
dear friend, feed him some silver. He seems to be a bit uncontrolled.
Well, my turn is over.
It is, yes. You see something, Theckard. Just barely in the darkness. And it's going to roll initiative.
Oh, bother.
These bitches.
Yeah, you see a wing flapping. You don't see the full harpy, but you know, and it sort of pokes its head around as you poke your head around, and it sees you.
Bitches get stitches.
All right, Lucas, you are unconscious and stable.
Yeah. What do I get to do? Nothing. It's fine.
You can make a recovery check.
Sounds good.
Should roll 5d20.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's okay. Slash or 5d20.
1d20.
Click the button, the d20.
1d20.
Oh,
Just
oops.
click the
The first one was
right at the
13.
bottom of the screen. Just click it once. All you gotta do is click
He
it
said the first one was a 13.
Okay.
Glad he didn't go with the one.
Me too.
It's 2 mouse clicks.
All right. So what I'm actually gonna do here, since it's my channel, and you know I'm a good and friendly person, right?
You're a benevolent GM.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give a hero point to Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, can you spend that immediately, please?
Yes.
You're still no longer in control of you.
You are now on 1 hit point, and you have your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to have you please roll 1, 2, 3, a D. 2, 3, 4, please.
D4.
Yes. You are going to use all of your actions to get up. 1. So 1 is get up. 2
Yep.
is move
Mm-hmm.
to here. And 3 is going to be attack Whoredom.
Why?
Because I rolled randomly. And this is confusion right here. This is what confused does. Allow
Okay.
it. Okay,
Is he
so
still in
you.
wolf form?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still an animal. So do I do the jaws?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I targeted the wrong thing.
Will that hit Whoredom's AC, a 16? No. So you do not hit Whoredom.
No, his AC is higher than that.
Okay. So, but everyone sees Lucas. He fell, and then he just got back up again, and is still in wolf form, and is still going crazy. You can see that he's definitely not in control. Keldor, you've heard from Theckard.
He attacked a friend. He's now an enemy, and no enemy should be suffered to live. So.
Right.
I mean, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Slam down.
Kind of the tenets of this fucking guy. That's kind of why I was trying to knock you out first.
Yep.
Notice
You
that
knock him out
there's a
again.
harpy. There's a harpy, and they're focusing on me.
That's okay.
We
I don't know there's a
any
harpy.
of that.
I don't even know the
DM
harpy
hasn't had the
exists yet.
chance to even announce that to him.
I haven't been allowed to say anything yet because it's not my turn.
Alright, so
Yep.
we are back here,
Yep.
and you are now dying 1, please.
Okay.
Does he revert to human now?
Yes. So, Keldor, you've used whatever actions you've used. Do you have anything left?
I have 1 action left.
Okay. you see Thecard looking kind of pale and gazing down the corridor.
Okay. I will then step here to see what he's doing.
Yeah, you see here.
All right. That's my turn then.
Okay, Thecard.
I put down the bad wolf, the bad dog, and now I'm going to step here.
Oh boy.
Sorry, my eyes
It's
messed
okay.
up. That's why I didn't answer. Sorry. I don't know what's going on, but it hurts.
Get eye drops.
Do you have contacts?
Don't rub it. Just get eye drops.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
We're about to have a break here, so as soon as that happens,
Yep.
you could go and
Sorry.
rush it out.
I'm gonna call Hordem to me so he gets back on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So that's one. I'm gonna ask Keldor if the bad dog is down or if I need to finish it.
Bad dog is down. And he's able to say to you, or at least communicate in some way, that it's gone back to Lucas's form.
Okay. And I will be ready to throw a quick bomb vial at a hostile creature if it comes within 30 feet.
All right. It's its turn. It is going to use Captivating Song. 300-foot aura. That's not what I meant to press. This is what I meant to press.
It
I
failed
like
its own
it.
save.
I like it. That just says 300-foot aura.
It's captivated with itself.
Yeah, give me a minute, please.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're fine, man.
I'll bet.
It's all there just rubbing on itself.
Stupid thing. Scary. All right, so let's try and do this again, shall we? Let's pop this one. Everyone can make that, please.
I will in just a second. My foundry just crashed, so
I mean, I'm on 0, so
if you want to click a save for me until mine reloads back, go ahead.
Okay.
17.
I mean, I'm actually kind of lucky. I don't have to do anything.
So,
Yeah, we can be sure that you would be captivated. Ooh.
right, and then it's going to move up here.
Well, shit. This fight is going to carry
Oh
on.
my god. Alright, so with this development, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call a break because you see it fly off to the north. I'm actually going to finish the initiative and end it, okay? Because you realize that you're pretty sure that
It's
that's
time to
probably
fall back.
probably gonna pull more things in. So as
Down
Time to fall back.
yeah, time
We're
to fall
down to
back.
3, and it just flew off for reinforcements.
So we're gonna
fucking
take a
brother.
break and we're gonna reset, and we're gonna be back in a few minutes, guys, and see what happens next in this great fortress of woe. Okay.
You got your next character ready, ass?
Oh god.
How many times can Lucas get knocked out?
We're gonna be right back. Alright, welcome back. My name's Matt Nahat, if you don't know me already. We are playing some Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker. Our characters are a little scared right now because one of their members seems to be afflicted by a curse that could potentially mean that, you know, working with him might be difficult. And we're wrestling with that right now. We're wrestling with that in player terms, like how do we actually tell this story, and also in character terms, what do these characters think about this? How do they come to decisions and things? So we're going to jump right back into the action. You know that you are out of initiative. You know that there's nothing immediately threatening you, but you know that the harpy has flown up to the north, down that passageway to potentially alert more things. And in fact, you hear an alarm going off, which you've heard once before, um, to denote that there are intruders. And so your characters are starting to retreat and pull themselves together, figure out what's next. So let's go on this journey together. It's over to you guys.
Thank you for
I'm going
that.
to turn and look at Beckard. We have to go now.
And you cross through the room to see me dumping a vial
Yeah.
down his
Oh,
throat.
I'll look. No, stop. He's an enemy. And then
We're never
go
gonna
away.
get paid if we don't bring him back with us. Good.
You could bring his body back.
No, I ain't carrying it.
Well, his body is human now.
You're gonna have to carry him out one way or the other, friend.
I mean, wasn't he at the still point where he was at injured, or was he already straight all the way to dead? We just had the one.
He's not
round
dead.
since that event. Okay, yeah. So I dumped that potion down his throat and said, "We're leaving. Let's go."
Lucas, you are back to yourself. You do not recall being knocked out.
What happened?
Let's go. I'm gonna pull him to his feet. I'm not gonna try to explain anything to him.
Okay. I'm gonna get up.
And that's the one move that I can get with that after what I'm assuming that I just did.
Yeah, look, you're out of initiative, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're
And
just
you've
get the hell
explored
out.
this area. Because you've explored this area, you now have freedom of movement within this area because you know what's there.
Oh, then I would have closed these doors on the way out.
That's fine.
Car's gonna slam them doors closed.
Yep, that's fine. So I can close those doors for you, and then
I'm going to stop here and listen intently.
you just
See
hear
what I can see.
you hear the alarm, but you don't hear, like, you hear movement, but it's not like coming towards you.
Okay. I don't hear anything lurking right outside the cave entrance. Is what I was worried about.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Okay. And we're going to try and climb down.
When he gets to the point where he's gonna try to climb down, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna face the back and I'm gonna watch, making sure I've got nothing coming. I know I can climb pretty quickly.
It's nothing to you to climb this distance now. Like, remember this
Okay.
this distance was much less than the other one.
Yeah, it's like 20 feet or
20
30
feet. So it's nothing. It's nothing to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sort of just like pull yourself over and then just hang and let yourself drop, and it's absolutely fine.
Okay, the bottom of your feet are at like 9 feet or something at that point, and that kind of shit. Matt, can I leave a trap behind?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Which trap?
Never mind. Never mind. The ones that I've got with me right now are only temporary. They only last a couple of rounds, so it's not worth doing.
Okay.
They're combat traps, not permanent traps.
Okay. There's nothing in the stash that is able to be deployed for longer. I thought that I gave you some traps that are a little longer, but have a quick look.
I'll take a look. Hold on. Well, it was all I had currently equipped. It would probably be back on the horse at the stash, not on me at this point then, because I didn't bring it along with.
Okay, no problem.
Not carrying the bow. Too small. Might be strong, still too small.
Ah, fair enough. All right, so yeah, you managed to get yourselves back to into the forest. You put yourselves 5-10 minutes away from the fortress, not too far, but enough to stay hidden and in some undergrowth, and you feel relatively safe.
As soon as we feel relatively
Well,
safe, I'm gonna look
gonna-
over at Keldor and go, I don't think he had a fucking clue what he did. He looked like he was just
Hang
like
on.
talking shit.
Before that happens, I'm not going to be stopping moving to wait for Lucas or
Mhm.
Verar. I'm going to see Thekard coming with me, and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to wait for them to climb or anything. I'm going to keep booking it.
Yeah, so you're just getting
then-
out. That's fine. Great.
It will be probably a couple 100 feet away before they even catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I want a good distance away from us. Absolutely, from there.
And
Absolutely.
when I see Lucas, I will be in a combat stance with my hammer ready as soon as he comes into line of sight. And I'll
Okay.
be like,
And I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna hold to my hand up and just relax, relax. He had no idea what he was doing. Look at him. He's still completely out of it.
he's
And
a
he is.
traitor. He turned on us.
He remembers none of it. We're gonna let the town deal with it. And guess what? If we don't bring him back alive, we're probably not getting paid because nobody else can prove what we killed.
Do you have
It's gonna
mana?
be
for
our
it?
word
Back
versus
now, is
the
that
law.
what you're saying?
Yeah, we're going home. We're taking him back right now. I'm not dealing with this. That's there on them.
So yeah, Lucas, it's very clear to you in this moment that that your companions are very affected by something that has happened, and you know yourself enough to know that you have lycanthropy. You know that you can turn into a werewolf, and you know that possibly you can lose control of it because you weren't given a straight answer. And in this moment, you realize, based on how everyone is acting, that that's exactly what's happened, and you can taste blood in your mouth, and you think that it might be one of your companions, but you can't be sure.
So I want to see if do I have a heightened sense of smell?
Not in humanoid form, no. And
Okay.
Did you stop walking?
yes, he stopped for the moment, but we're just gonna make it so that there can be a standoff, right?
Yep.
And there
I'm
can
still
be
sitting
some
down.
sort of thing. So we'll resolve that. Yes, you sit. That's a great.
Yeah,
That's a great option.
I'm-
So Lucas
yeah, I'm-
sits down.
in human form, not like a dog.
Right.
I'm gonna come
And
look down at him.
I just sit down
And obviously he has no weapons drawn. He is sitting down.
I'm sitting down with my so you put your you hug your legs and you put your hand my head is between my legs basically like that I am
He's curled up in a ball on the ground.
I'm basically scared like a baby.
You think he meant to do that? I'm gonna point right at him. I said, you think he meant to do that? He
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
terrible.
He did it.
No, but the problem is, you wouldn't take a weapon into combat that would explode in your face, would you?
Oh, I don't. Hey. I just want to get paid for what we did. It was his job that we were going out on. That was my reasoning. I don't think we get paid without him. We're gonna let them deal with their problem. It means we got to get the hell out of here after that. Then we get the hell out of here after that.
I stand up and I make a wide berth away from Keldor, and I just start sullenly with my head down, walking back to the town.
Towards
I
town?
just- Yeah, I see that Keldor isn't going to accept me, like right now, and he feels like I'm an enemy. And I just say like I don't look in their direction. I just say, look, if I understand how you guys feel, I'm just going to start walking back to town, and you guys can follow me if you want. If not, then you're just not going to get paid, and I get it. But I'm going back to town.
Okay, so that's what he's doing. He seems to be maybe a little dejected, and a little like, well, I've got no choices left. I have to get back to the place that I know. That might not seem like the greatest idea to the rest of you. So, what is your position on him going back, and how are we going to resolve that?
Oh, he ain't going back as what he is without us taking him there to go talk to the government.
Okay.
Sorry. They're the ones who told us we were getting paid. We went to go do something for the city, not just for him. He might be the representative that was, and that might be a problem,
Mhm.
but he a threat otherwise.
All right.
That's kind of
And
one of the things I won't
and,
tolerate there.
and
You
that's
can't be
fair.
loose, man. And I'll
But
tell you that. You can't be loose. You a disease.
but you're not escorting me like I'm your fucking prisoner.
Maybe they are because they can just knock you out
Hold on.
again.
Hold on. I'm like, have fun dying on your own then.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide from him.
You're gonna hide from him? Sure. Okay. So yeah, you walk off. Keldor, you've heard that at the moment his intention is to go back to town to try and like, I don't know, figure out
I'm going
more
to fight the
about
tunnel.
this. Is that something that you want to happen, or that you're willing to allow?
I'm sorry, you both spoke at the same time. So what are you asking about, Matt? Well, who are you asking
Lucas,
that of?
yeah. So I'm asking Keldor. Lucas has stood up. He seems to not be wanting to attack anyone. He seems to be talking with a reasoning mind, but at this stage, he's saying, I don't mind if we don't travel together. My intention is to go back to town. Would Keldor be inclined to allow him to do that?
Allow him to go back to town alone? No. No.
So what you're telling me is that I hired you, and I'm
I'm
going
not telling you
and I'm
anything.
no,
I'm
and I'm
answering
going
the
to.
DM's question out of character. I am not
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
telling
yeah.
okay,
So
sorry. Okay,
he's
okay.
answering me. That's fine. So yeah, thank you for the answer. And this is this is awkward. This is hard. We're all here. We want to play together,
Mhm.
and we're trying to find a compromise that works. But it's probably not going to be comfortable. Like, this isn't going to necessarily be in anyone's favor, and probably everyone's going to have to compromise to some degree. But it has to be at a point where our characters feel like they're being genuine. All right.
Mhm.
So perhaps some of this, yeah, Lucas might not want to go back under.
Can I
Yeah, go.
ask for something?
Yeah.
It's technically outside the rules a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but not completely.
All right.
Can I create a silver decoction elixir that prevents the ability of lycanthropy or metamorphosis of such?
You can make a check to
Won't stay in the
see if
public
you
eye.
think that you could.
What check? Crafting?
Yes, you may make a crafting check.
So while he does that, it, in character, I want to, as Lucas, I want to make an apology for deceiving the rest of you about my condition.
Okay.
Um,
24.
Thank you.
I wanted, I want to get a handle on this condition that I have, but the only way that I can get a handle on it is to experience it.
You turned into a fucking dog and tried to bite Hardrum. Why should we risk
The only cure for disease
for
is
you to
removal.
experiment on our lives? How are our lives worth your experimentation for a curse or whatever it is you've got? It's not our fault. Why should we be punished for it? You certainly can't go back to town roaming around with that bitey attitude of yours.
So how is it different than someone being under the influence of alcohol and going on a drunken rage?
Because alcohol
I
does
think they're still in
when
too.
somebody sneezes on somebody else.
Yeah.
If
But
the
they
drunk falls down and bites you on the leg because he's an asshole, he doesn't turn you into a complete raging drunk immediately thereafter. What
Sure.
you
Boss
got?
bites you, you don't turn into a corpo like him.
um. So, in answer to that, Lucas has already said that this is a fresh experience. In addition to that, I think that Lucas knows enough that he could communicate if he wishes, and this is up to you, Lucas, but he could communicate because you don't have to. So you can just say, "My intention is to communicate X,"
Yeah.
and you don't have to say exactly what you say, okay?
Sure.
Because there might be some things here that we just have to be like, well, this is kind of what I want to communicate and not have the exact words, right? So
Sure.
you can communicate if you wish
Yeah.
that there there is a very real possibility that you can learn more, like you can learn to control this because you have an understanding with a powerful being,
Mhm.
like a you wouldn't say deity necessarily, but like that, right? Like
Yeah.
you have made a connection and you have someone who you can call upon to teach you and to show you the way is something that
I
you could
explain
potentially communicate.
explain my pact. Yeah. Um, I'm also willing to, if you would like, if Thecard can come up with something that keeps me in human form for however long until, I don't know, like maybe I put a silver collar on, maybe I wear silver manacles, maybe I do something, but like
Okay.
whatever will allow us to work together in some
How are we
semblance
supposed to
of.
sleep around you?
Yeah.
Hold on. And he's right about that because you could turn in the middle of the night if something bad happened.
If you
with a
can't
with
control
a
it and it's
silver
just something random that you just happens to you, we can't trust you to be on watch while we're all asleep. You could just rip our throats out.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You want to disarm yourself entirely? Sure. But I don't think you
Matt,
want to take your teeth out.
can I get the results of my check? Was I able
Yeah.
to figure out some way?
Okay. So I would like to be able to move us forward narratively with something. Obviously, there's nothing in the system, but that doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
go
Um.
ahead.
So what I'm going to say is this: that there has to be something here that allows us to move forward, but maybe it's not the perfect situation, right? So, what I'm going to say in answer to Thecard's crafting check in character, in game, is this: Thecard believes that there's no permanent solution. Okay, there's not, like, you can't just do a thing now and have that always consistently work forever. However, you think you can probably, with the right materials, make something last until we get back to town with his consent, with Lucas's consent that he's giving you explicitly right now. He's giving you explicit consent. With his consent, you believe you can concoct something that will last until then, And then you can either contain him, whatever else needs to happen, do any more research that needs to happen. When you're back into a safe place, you can do all of that stuff to find a more permanent solution. The difficulty that you
So-
have right now is that you do not have the ingredients in this moment to allow for that. You think that you can get those ingredients, but they're not with you right at this second. You can have a look in your stash to see if there's anything made of silver or that could potentially be made of silver. I haven't had a look. So have a look to see if there
What about a
anything is.
quicksilver mutagen? Could I create one of those and retrofit it to have that effect?
Okay, so what I'm going to say is
The base.
it's risky. And why is it risky? So what I'm going to propose to you might seem extreme, okay? And I'm willing to negotiate with you. Right, this is me, Matt in a hat now, GM Matt in a hat, giving you some guidelines, giving you a base to start from, and then if you want, you can negotiate with me. Okay? This is my base right now. For every retrofitted Quicksilver mutagen, he will be contained for 2 hours. So you're going to have to make multiple in order for that to last for each day. But the point is that you're using resources, but you have the resources to use.
Okay.
That's my base. So
The only other thing I could see in storage would be silver pieces.
okay, you could craft
So a silver locket.
like a locket,
Yeah.
a necklace
True.
using that and crafting. It'll take you a couple of hours, but you could do that.
I mean, yeah, like anything on me that's silver that you want to use, I'm fine with.
Does the silver locket and crafting allow us to make something that he could wear to be more permanent?
So
or
what?
is that just making the potions to do it?
So what I'm saying is you can have it be up to town. All right. What this is going to cost is 20 gold pieces worth of silver. I'm not sure if we have that.
Okay.
I mean, I have. You can take it from.
That's 20
Lucas's.
silver.
You can take it from Lucas.
We have 20 silver.
I'll fund it.
He said 20 gold pieces.
So it's
worth of
200.
silver.
20
We
gold. That's 200
have
silver. We have 200 silver.
Yeah.
We
So
have 226 silver.
on us.
So
and
why
stash.
I'm saying this, okay, to give you a base again, right? Like I'm trying to be reasonable. What I'm doing with that pitch of 200 silver is saying I've looked at manacles. Okay, we're not giving him manacles, but we're giving him something that represents containing his thing. So I'm going to call that the base.
Mm-hmm.
The average manacles are 20 gold, 200 silver, and so I'm using that to inform the narrative. Okay?
That's fine.
You realize that this is not going to be an ever permanent solution, but it will get you where you need to get, and it will allow you to then make more checks and more stuff, and you will be safe for that period, as long as you do that. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to explain that to your other companions that don't know what you're capable of, and maybe they're not even going to trust that. So we still have that role play
sit
to
them
do.
down and explain. So lycanthropy has an allergen essentially to silver. We could utilize that to prevent the capability of metamorphosis. And explain that.
You can't cure it. You can
Item and
suppress it. Is that what that means?
Correct.
Okay.
How
But that should allow us to get to town safely
How confident
without
are you
him
of
being
this
able to turn.
being successful?
Hmm?
How confident are you of this being successful?
He's 100% confident. But the confidence ends after he's contained in the village.
That'll get us back to the village. I can't guarantee past that.
That'll get us paid. And then, to be honest, guys, it might not be our problem anymore. It might not be our problem
I kind of
anymore at
agree.
all.
We might want to just go inform Lady Jamandi of the sketchiness of this group and maybe look to move elsewhere. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. If they all like that, we got a real problem, though.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was saying we might want to notify her.
The people will need to know.
Yeah. So, given that you are 100%, you know that this will work as long as he is willing, and as long as you and up till the point that you can contain him in the town. That's all 100%. I put this narrative into place with him woofing out against his will, and I'm taking that away from now until we get back to town and he's contained safely. Okay? So that's my caveat. That's my what I'm doing so that you can be familiar. And of course, the characters might be a little bit nervous, but you've heard Deckard say, I am confident for that period and that period only.
It's going to be a frosty, intense travel back.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least it gets us back and then we can deal with it, right? Like,
well, on the way back, Thecard's going to be talking to Keldor and Vrar and be like, hey, we need to make sure that you get equipped with silver weapons.
Some fire,
or at least have a silver oil or something that you can use.
Yeah, an oil maybe.
Quite like to find a fire rune of some sort.
I'm gonna heft the pick that I'm carrying and kind of. It would make it be very, very expensive.
On the way back home, I walk like 100 paces in front,
just so that everyone could see you and know what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, so I'm clearly like I am doing everything in my power that I can, like bending over backwards to show some semblance of remorse or something, contrition, whatever. Like,
yeah, he's walking with his head down. He's
effectively prisoner.
Yeah, putting his hand in his head, like, kind of looking back.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. We have an hour of this session to go. Do you think that it is best that we just effectively fast travel back to town with no issue? I'm happy for that to happen. Or do you think it's best that we have something happen along the way that Lucas can help out with and assist with, like us realizing, well, he is useful, but there's still an issue. Like like have another instance where he can contribute to a thing. Positive.
I would very much like that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. I think Thecard wouldn't necessarily care because he's still not going to trust him because who knows when he's going to change on us.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he doesn't see that he has no use. It's just...
So what I'm going to do, we're just going to narrate, okay? Let's take a step back for 2 seconds, for a couple of minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip back into fate mode a little bit. And I want us, cooperatively here for just a couple of minutes, to create the scene. okay, together. We're not going to do it live. We're not going to make a map. We're not going to make creatures. We're going to make a narrative together of a encounter that happens along the way. We're each going to contribute to that narrative, okay? And we're going to have this be something that happens along the way. Is that something that we'd be willing to do together in a few minutes?
I would.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
let's go. So, we're doing this cooperatively. Obviously, it's going to be forest terrain. That's set because we only have forest terrain. Okay, so we're in the forest. So that's set. What sort of encounter is this? Is this a beast, a humanoid? What are we fighting?
Probably
A
a troll
beast.
patrol.
A troll
Yeah.
patrol? Great, perfect. Yep. So
Now,
there's a
have
troll
we had
patrol.
enough time-
Unfortunately, that's the most probable.
Yeah,
Do
it
we
is
hit daily
definitely the most
preparations, by the way? Or are we just narrating the whole
No, we're just
encounter?
narrating. We're just narrating. You don't have to.
I just wanted to verify.
Yeah, yeah. There's going to be no damage. Like you'll narratively take damage, but we're not going to do damage numbers. We're just.
Yeah, no,
we're just
it's fine. I wanted to verify I understood that
yep,
part.
yep. We're just making a scene. All right. So yeah. So you see a patrol up ahead. You realize they've seen you. Unfortunately, whoever it was, or a number of circumstances, has meant that you made too much noise and you got noticed by this troll patrol, and maybe they were walking towards you, you didn't realize, and then you've seen each other and you've gone, well, shit, better kill them. And you've engaged with combat with them. So, what makes these trolls different? Colorations, weapons. What's different about them?
Well, I mean, the patrols, we didn't think were associated actually with the fortress because they're not going back there.
Correct.
This could be an entirely different tribe.
Correct.
Instead of being in there completely bestial, you got something out here that looks more like it's a hunting group or pair. And we may have totally misinterpreted the patrols that we think they are.
Yeah, I think they've got like some axes, and they're not like. Yeah, they're hunting. Like they probably smell something.
All right, so they're
Um,
actively hunting something. They've got weapons that suggest survival and hunting prey. That's how you find them. That's how you come across them. But they see you and they're immediately brandishing those such weapons against you. So, what types of tactics are we employing individually as we go forward with this battle? So let's visit each character. Yes.
Well,
No?
as soon as we see them and it's obvious that have been seen by them, I'm going to be charging it headlong in,
Perfect.
trying to
Alchemist
knock
fire.
down and intimidate.
well, I can't turn, so I'm going to be using my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Bror is going to kind of glance. He's going to glance, and then he's going to follow right after Keldor as far as that goes. Because he's got this gritted teeth look because we haven't had any chance to stop, rest, or heal at the point in time with this encounter yet, or have we?
You've had a bit of a rest. You're not at your full capacity, but you're better than you were.
Okay. So that says that yes, he would go charging in as far as that goes because to support
Yep.
Keldor.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of hesitant because if we'd still been that broken, it would have been a better idea to be having them chase us for a little while, trying to kill them with some damage from distance until they got close because we were pretty tore up.
Yeah.
And that was scary as hell.
Yeah. But with all of you, with Alchemist Fire, with two of you running in and keeping them occupied, with Lucas firing accurate shots from afar, you relatively quickly, you would say, that, there's a little bit of attrition backwards and forwards. but all of you contribute to this battle. All of you have an impact in this battle. All of you see Lucas's arrows hitting the trolls and affecting the trolls. You see the alchemist fire burning them away. You notice, you know, the hammer swings knocking them down. All of these things that you're doing. The pick is rending away their flesh. You know, all of these things are contributing directly to the battle, and you realize as you are progressing that if you weren't all here, this would look different. You notice that the damage from each of you is contributing to them going down, and if you weren't all here, it might be a different story. You get through it, you all take damage, but we're not recording it because you'll just heal it up anyway. You all take damage at some point. One comes up to all the way to Lucas and like tries to smash him, and you know, manages even though all this stuff happens, and then he like gets away again and shoots again, and all of these things happen, like, and you manage to get through the encounter and they don't get up again.
And I'm standing there over the slightly smoldering corpse of one of these trolls from whatever way the alchemist fire or the torch that got shoved into it at the end of it. And I'm going to look left, I'm going to look right, and I'm going to go, these things are too disgustingly hard for just three of us. Four of us can kill them, three of us can't. It's just not safe to go after them with less than that. What are we going to do about that?
Deal with it when we get back to town. Maybe try and find a
Hopefully
different
the goblin
companion.
in town killed him himself.
Yeah, at least he said so. Yes. Yeah. Good old what's his
Knock.
face? Knock knock. Yeah. I killed a whole troll
uh,
by myself. Yeah. So you make it
I'm
through.
also
You watch him. You take turns watching overnights because it does take you a couple of days to get back. There's no sign on any of these days of anything that looks like a transformation. The closest that it gets is some snoring, right? Like you hear him snoring.
I will say that I also submit to being tied to a tree
Okay, if you
like a
want to
dog,
tie him to a tree,
like a
then you can
dog.
do that. But
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right at you and go. I appreciate that, but I trust. I trust that the alchemist concoction's working.
That's
I'll
fine.
have to, I'll have to tie you up.
To be fair, Var, it's not
one,
for you,
two,
but
three.
thank you.
I'm gonna burn 2 days. So the rest of this day that we had just started, and the rest of Friday, I'm gonna set us at the end of Friday. Okay, we're gonna be at the end. We're gonna be coming up to nighttime as you arrive back into town. Okay, so it's gonna be about 7 o'clock. You haven't had dinner yet. You can smell dinner from all of the buildings, all of the houses of your village being cooked as you crest the hill and look down at your village.
Guess
I,
first place we're going is going to be talking to
so
that lordship dude.
so I will say that at seeing the village, my heart is very heavy and very there's a sense of relief over me, and I uh, I don't start running, but I start. There's a sense of urgency to reach Karma, and I'm sorry, they're not going to stop.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer us to the village scene. We're not quite there. We're making our way there. It's within sight. It's about maybe 20 minutes walk from where we are. I'm going to set it to the appropriate map. Okay, activate. Okay, so that's that. I need the warden to make me a defense roll, please.
That's Keston.
All right, someone.
So, it's it's the skill in the thing, right?
Yeah, it's a. It's a. Right. Okay. Um. I'm just looking. Okay, as you get closer, you realize a few things. There are more wreaths, floral wreaths, lining the road toward this town than you remember there being there. You also see.
Or dead.
Yep. Welcome to Kingmaker, guys. um, you also see. Um, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. You also see now that you're closer, a number of buildings have been half demolished. Something has definitely attacked recently. Um, I'm going to roll. The first roll is for unrest. And what I roll is how much unrest is generated. So please change the number by this.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll again. And the number that I generate is how much decay is generated. It is by this.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll 2 lots of d6. And if I roll a 6, you are incredibly lucky. And if I roll 2d6, you are stupidly, stupidly, stupidly lucky. Otherwise, we are going to destroy buildings if I roll any other number. And the number is going to be 1 for the town hall, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Actually, it'll be 5 and 6. You'll get lucky. I'm a benevolent GM and I'm trying not to have this be too impactful. So we are going to destroy this building temporarily. I'm going to pull it down here to reflect that there's something wrong with this. Then I'm going to roll another d6. If I roll 3, 4, or 6, sorry, 3, 5, or 6, nothing else happens. So that building has been damaged twice, 3 and 3. So this building here, which is the smithy, has basically been ripped apart. You see that from afar.
just got that running. Is the first thing that I'm sure Lucas is going through Lucas's head about that.
Because I rolled 2 3s, I'm also going to injure the owner of the smithy. Okay? Because I rolled twice 3. So the owner of the smithy is going to be out of action for a while as he is getting tended to. So we make it to the city. You realize and you know something has happened. You see militia and companions of yours with like casts on their arms or on their legs, hobbling around on sticks. You see them wrapped up in like bandages. You see like
Go up to the first seriously injured militia member that I see. There's somebody hurt. I go, we just got back. What the hell happened?
they say fucking owlbear. Yes,
So,
Lucas.
so
Asriel.
what I want to so as Lucas well now he's asked but I want to go to talk to Tarnal
Yep.
just to see like what happened. Can we please just go to Tarnal
Yeah.
without
Yeah, Tunnel's there. Tunnel.
okay. I just want to talk to him in private.
So, Tunnel, tell me high or low, because if it rolls in your favor, you have not been seriously hurt. But if it's not in your favor, you will be seriously hurt. Either way, you'll be hurt, but not, either seriously or
Low.
not seriously.
Definitely low.
Low? Okay, if this is low, then you're not seriously hurt. You're not seriously hurt.
That's good. So I want to see him like in his private quarters.
Okay. So he has.
I'm not gonna let him talk to Tarnal alone until we have all had a chance to air.
Yeah. You can all be
I was
there.
gonna say, I think.
Okay, yeah, all of us can we just see Tarnal in his quarters? So
Tunnel has a
Can we all hang
bandage.
out in your bedroom?
He has a bandage around his gut, right? That's wrapped around a few times. You can see that there's a few small bloody patches under it, but he's not seriously hurt. It's like mostly just containing bleeding. It hasn't like ripped his guts out or anything. It's just like keeping everything safe and compacted. But he does have that bandage around his waist, around his stomach, torso area.
so the first thing I'm going to ask is if he's okay.
And then he'll look right at you and go another quarter inch deeper, and guts would have shot 14 feet across the way.
So, by the way, Tunnel, the owlbear that did this,
twice the size of the ones we saw before.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about something that's like 15 feet tall, weighs like over 1,000 pounds.
Oh, okay, probably closer to 3,000 pounds, to be honest.
Elephant.
Yeah, that's fucking ginormous creature.
It's the size of a building.
Yeah, that's why the building's
Elephant?
fucking
Yeah.
destroyed.
So Tarnal, I'm glad you're okay. Second, I tell him about the issue that we ran into at the keep or at the fortress very quickly, and then I'm going to defer and let Keldor talk to Tarnal.
Before Keldor even gets to speak, you tell about the incident like this, and Tarnal sits up and goes, "Wait, you didn't have the oath cure you of
No.
that?
No, I did not.
You out of your
Yes.
and you
Yes,
let Tarnal get eye great pissed off. You are a threat. What are you doing? And he turns and looks right at the rest of the party with this look in his eyes of,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
yeah, we sent you out with someone we thought just took the deal that we did and fixed that problem. I would have never sent him out there with you. I would have never allowed him to leave if I'd known. Ever. Not till we have something that can suppress it or cure it completely. That's why I built that
That is-
fucking room, Lucas.
I know,
That
And
is
I
why
will
we
ne-
returned.
and I will need that room once a month, maybe a couple of days out of the month.
He turned
Probably
on
permanently
him
until you
in
get
the-
yourself fixed.
So I don't think the time of month seems to have anything to do with it.
And
Agreed.
if you are just as infectious now, which the lady said nothing to us, whether we could be, she told us we could be cured of it. And I gratefully took that. It's why I'm alive. It's why I'm healthy and whole now. We are a few lucky people amongst thousands of years, and you chose to keep it. Why? I don't understand you.
Because I think I can control it.
You can't.
Tarnal is going to shake his head and probably want you to go. You're going to need to go to the room now while we make a decision. I have to go to the
Okay.
rest of the government and the council to discuss this.
That's fine.
And
You can
he will-
chain me up
No, he's
and
not going to change you up. You're submitting to the bondage, correct? You're not
Cool.
going to try to fight back.
Yeah. All right. So
As
yeah.
far- Matt, you have obviously, you do whatever you want to figure out how they're going to address the fact that we never would have done that or allowed that, because I never would have as a character.
No,
I
like,
know.
well, we're resolving it right now. Like, they
Mhm.
can see that you mean what you're saying.
As far as what I mean by that is that what Tarnal would do to if either to apologize or reward or otherwise obviously is outside of what I should have
Mhm.
control of it anyway.
double their
Because
pay.
it might be your character, it's your campaign, so that's what I was more referring to.
Double their pay.
I mean, so
And at that point, I'm going to look over at Keldor and kind of go, well, what do we do now? I
I
mean,
don't fucking know.
Deckard,
I was ready to just cave his skull in and leave him out there. He's cursed.
Feed him silver. Find someone who can cure it.
1,000
Take his
years,
head off
man.
so it's permanently cured.
He loses control and can just turn on people. I don't know how you handle that other than imprisonment or death.
There's
Tunnel
no moon, and he changed.
Tunnel knows that
Just
it
rubbing
was the
his head.
pact, right? So Tunnel knows that maybe if this being that you made a pact with too is benevolent enough, maybe she would be willing to revisit that if you can contact her. If you
Yeah, and Tarnal would speak to that as the possible solution, but as of right now, he sees no other way. As an effective government or part of the city and everything else that goes along with that, he can't safely allow something like that to go on. Anybody that he found that had werewolf or a lycanthropy or a nest of vampirism, anything like that becomes such a threat to spread through an entire community, which then dissolves and falls completely apart because every month, once 3 days out of the month, 3/4 of the city turns into werewolves and rips the rest of them apart. You can't have that.
no,
You
that's
just
true.
you just
Yep.
can't. So and say what happens is simply you bite something out in the wilderness and it doesn't die and manages to get away. Who wants some other freak show out there that's doing that and spreading it as well? And I know you
Last
don't
thing
want
is
to do that.
trolls.
Were
God.
trolls, yeah, they exist.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Can we think of anything worse?
Yes,
Yes.
resistant were trolls.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Oh God.
So
No.
so while they're doing this, I'm in the cell, and I'm sitting on the floor with my legs crossed, and I'm meditating.
Okay.
I
Cool.
mean, I think Tarnal would reach out to the rest of the members of the government, let them know what's going on. Thank you guys, and then Matt will figure out what the rewards are going to be for that. But as I'm really having a struggle with how anybody would allow that to continue to exist. I'm really am from a logical standpoint at all. I mean, Tarnal is your character's friend, and that is primarily the reason why he wouldn't have probably ordered you to be destroyed on sight.
Yeah.
He doesn't want that for you. He wants to try to fix that. He wants to try to help his friend.
Yeah.
But Var, Keldor, and Thecker met you earlier last week,
Yeah.
and you turned on them like a
Yeah.
threat in the first major encounter group that we went out into.
Yeah.
I don't see how it's possible that the three of them are ever going to trust to adventure with them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole about your character, and I like Lucas's character concept, and I do, but it's just too dangerous to the rest of us, in my opinion, to be safe.
I mean,
I
would
don't
you
know
want to
what we
walk
do.
around with a ticking time bomb that you don't know when it goes off?
Yeah. It's hard. It's
Just
hard.
because it might be useful?
I mean, Drar might do that for a little while till it literally bit him in the ass once, and then he would have wished he was not that stupid.
Yeah.
But that's why he hangs out with somebody like Keldor, because he'll tell me I'm being ridiculous about something when I am, and I'll tell him the same thing, and neither one of us get angry at each other.
Well, if Jaythal hears about it, she might solve the problem for everybody.
There is no might in this question.
Oh, this is true.
So
Yeah.
after
Jethal, you know that guy that likes
Keldor
you?
and they're done, meeting with Harlan, then
Yeah.
Keldor will probably go to the smithy and try and lend a hand.
Yeah,
Rebuilding.
so the smithy is inoperational because you can fire it up, but at the moment it's
No.
actually cold.
No, he wants to
Just fix
rebuild it.
Repair,
Oh yeah,
repair
yeah,
the damage.
yeah, for
Clear
sure.
rubble, repair damage. I'll just laboring.
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
gonna start pitching in.
Yeah,
You're gonna start
absolutely. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, I was just narrating like in case. Yeah, so yeah, it's just it'll take some time, but you can do it.
Yeah, Lucas definitely doesn't want to be destroyed, and Lucas definitely doesn't want permanent imprisonment.
Okay.
He would very much like to. I don't know. I guess like go back to the witch that talked to him before, and maybe see if there's something that can be done. If I have a choice, if I'm presented with a cure as opposed to permanent imprisonment and destroyed, I would take the cure.
Well,
Okay.
obviously.
I would prefer not to be cured. I would prefer to be um, tolerated.
Yeah.
But I understand that that's not necessarily an option in today, like the world as it exists right now.
Well, it's part of the whole. If you could be completely controlled, that's one thing. Without complete control, and I mean the inability
Sure,
to,
I know.
to do that makes that, I think, an impossibility.
Yeah.
And we'll deal with that, I'm sure. Maybe between sessions a little bit, we need to have some conversations back and forth in Discord on what that shape would look like. But it becomes really hard to convince a group of three strangers to go back out with somebody who we are now. I don't know if afraid of is the right word, more afraid of the curse spreading to ourselves so that we then have to deal with
that's the biggest problem. It's like, if we're all asleep and you lose control, everybody dies.
We're all dead or we're all infected.
Yeah.
Not sure which one's worse.
Okay, so
all infected's worse.
with this in mind, we we have a trajectory. Okay, I will meet with Azriel during the week. Azriel, I will get you please to have a look at your calendar,
Yeah.
and set aside maybe an hour. If I can maybe ask you to set aside an hour between now and next time, and have that just as like, all right, what do we want to do, given, and we can either, we can go multiple ways. We can either revisit the pact, or we can
Mhm.
do something else, right? So there's options, but
Yeah.
I want to do that off stream. We
Mhm.
could. So we
Yeah.
have technically half an hour. We are in town. We know that a fucking owlbear, a massive freaking crazy size owlbear, came rampaging through the streets. Tarnal, you know that not only were people injured, um, it killed dozens. It killed dozens of people. Half the militia are gone because they were the front line. Visitors, citizens, militia, maybe even some of your important people in the town are gone.
There goes tourism.
And you lived through it. And so did Reskin. Reskin, high or low, please?
Go low.
Reskin got seriously injured.
Yeah,
He
when
is
he finishes when Charnel finishes the meeting with everything goes on with that, and now I must go tend to my brother in the infirmary.
Yeah. He is currently
Figured
in
you'd
a
helping out.
bed. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Deckard would immediately go be helping out Tristan.
Yeah.
Since he's the other healer, to help patch up all the wounded.
High or low for Tristan?
Whoa.
Tristan is amongst the seriously injured and he cannot help.
Well, I guess I know who I'm tending first.
We're making a story, guys. This is
Give him a soothing
brutal.
tonic.
I'll lend my help with lay on hands, as well.
Perfect.
Between working in the repairing.
So is this random, or does Kingmaker say literally destroy the town?
No, so we're killing dozens of people. You only had a bit over dozens of people.
Yeah, there's like 7 or 8 people left in our city.
But I'm being generous and I'm saying if you name people, we are going to give them a chance either to be severely injured or not severely injured at the flip of a coin due to the thing. And whoever got killed isn't amongst the most important of the city, but that's only because I'm being benevolent and trying to help.
The tiefling, the girl, like
What?
Karafi, Kakafi, what's her name?
Yeah.
The fire, yeah.
Kaliki.
Yeah. Wow.
High or low for her?
Hi.
Okay, she is on her deathbed, but you think that maybe she's able to be saved. She is one of the more injured people in the city.
So are we going to need to go through? Let's go through all the rulers here real quick, or all the government
I was going
officials.
to say, do we just need to go through all of them?
Yeah, let's go.
What about Lindsay?
All right, let's. I'm gonna just change their HP. Okay, we're just gonna change their HP so that it reflects Tristan. Okay, he got seriously injured, right? So he's at 5. Lindsay, high or low for Lindsay?
Oh. God damn.
She's only partially. Low. Yeah, so she is seriously injured. Let's seriously injure Lindsay.
Thanks, Dice. Let's just seriously injure everyone.
Yep. I mean, you
Stop
can
picking
heal
low.
this. This is just time. But remember, like, this is in the
No, I know.
direct wake of what's just happened. This happened in the last
Valerie?
day. All right, so Valerie,
High for
high for Valerie. Okay, let's just that way track of it. High. Oops. Okay, high, and she is seriously injured.
All right, I've like half killed like 5 now. Does somebody else do it? We know
High
about
on
Reston. We
everyone.
know about Tristan. Lucas wasn't there. Keston, did we do Keston?
We have not done
Nope.
Keston.
I'm done, Keston.
High or low for Keston?
Just do
Somebody
high
else
for
call.
everyone.
High for everyone?
Yep.
Hang on, that's not the right thing. That's not a roll.
That looks like a good roll to me. I like
Yeah, I mean he's doing good. He's gotten away mostly scot-free.
Triple-S.
Jubilost. We're saying hi for everyone. Just to keep it simple.
Yep. Just
Alright, he's injured.
Jathal.
See if JFL got out of here safely.
Well, she's undead.
She did. So she's a little injured, but mostly okay. Knock knock.
Knock, knock.
Like the whole town came to. Yep. So knock knock's all right. Harim. Oops. Man. Harim is also okay. Ekandaya. 20 is injured. Okay. I think that's.
What about Katrina and Rayangar?
Oh. Yeah, we're not representing them. I'm just going to roll
Okay.
a d20 for both of them.
Okay.
They are fine. They are fine.
If we had that set to low, they would have been dead.
Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, so the town is seriously affected. Dozens of people died. Most of your companions were seriously injured. Some of them were only a little bit injured, and you can consider that they, being Keston, JFL, Knock Knock, Areem, were primarily responsible for finally driving the owlbear off.
Oh, they didn't kill it.
No, it is
There'd
still
be a
at large.
giant ass fucking cooking ass carcass if that was the
Oh,
case.
there's going to be another giant owlbear attack at some point.
This is all part of how this story goes, and guys, it is in the book this way, so I apologize, but that's what it is.
It is what it is.
And so, you guys are licking your wounds. The town is licking its wounds. You're starting to rebuild the smithy. Mr. Master Stonemite is seriously injured and is in recovery. Next time, or between next time, if you want, we could try to do a Kingdom Turn off streamed, like in the chat to see how that goes. If you want, we can discuss that at the end here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish early so that I can check in with my players, and we can just figure out what the trajectory forward is, guys. just as a finishing off for this session, I know it's been a brutal end to to a brutal session. What are your current? Or do we just want to resolve what our current characters are gonna decide off camera so that we can figure out what's next together?
Yeah.
Because this is pretty like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
resolve that off camera, guys. I really appreciate everyone. We really appreciate everyone watching. This is going to be an off camera situation where we work out what's going to happen and what's next. But we've just gotten through, scraped through, and we really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. I'm going to jump over now to the ending screen. And we're gonna see who there is to raid out to. Let's see who's about. They are, or they aren't. Okay. They should still be around for a while then. And they're playing Star Trek, that's cool. Alright, let's go over there. We like doing that. Oh, cool. We're going to go and visit the lollygaggers, folks. Please look after yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. And from me, Matt in a Hat, and from all of us here, have a good one, and we'll catch you in a couple of days, hopefully, for Aeolus. And then for Cyberpunk over the weekend. Catch you, and see you soon.